Welcome to the final table of Event 2 of the PGT Last Chance. We're wrapping up the 2024 season with one more attempt of the players on your screen today to qualify for the epic $1 million free roll, better known as the PGT Championship, which kicks off on January 10th. During the course of the 6-event series, the top 3 points getters will automatically qualify for that $1 million free roll. My name is Remko Rinkema, Donnie Peters alongside me, and we have tons of scenarios in play today. But the most important one, of course, is all about who will take down the top prize today. Steven Song in pole position, David Chen, Ben Tollerene, and Joe Serock also taking big stacks into the final 7. And it is a who's who of the PGT at this final table as we take a look at today's payouts. The final 7 guaranteed $47,000, but hey, look up top, just shy of $300K as we had 119 entrants, the most ever for one of our owned and operated events here inside the studio. So we tip our cap to everyone involved, and we're stoked to have a big first prize today.
I mean, just
and
one out is
a absolutely stacked lineup.
Next.
Donnie, I'm banking on Ren Lin to do most of the talking today, but before he gets going, give me some scenarios, because there is so much at stake for these players beyond the current payouts that we can probably write a full book about all the things that could happen if this or that or the other thing goes down in a certain way.
Yeah, I mean, I think most importantly, you mentioned him right off the top, Ren Lin. He's close, but not quite into the top 40 of the PGT leaderboard yet. If players that are currently in the top 40 that need their qualifying cashes don't get those cashes, then yes, Ren Lin would get bumped in. But why not just take the fate into your own hands, go out there and get the damn points, and get yourself into the top 40. Similar can be said for the chip leader today, Steven Song. He's a bit behind Ren Lin on the leaderboard, but still within striking distance of that PGT top 40. So
Let's go.
Go after it, boys.
All right, all you can eat right away here from Adam Hendrix wearing the Lake Show jersey, perhaps channeling some Kobe mentality here at this final table. Steven Song, our chip leader, contemplating here with the ace-10.
This is one of those spots where Song is well aware of his image, right? He's known as an aggressive player that gets after it, especially when you're the big chip leader like this. So now you have this hand where it's like, he probably thinks I'm just have anything, right? You know, really.
Ah, very bad.
I want Florida to happen again.
Because you want to
Sure. I was there and I
Good disciplined fold there.
You want to fold.
He did want me to fold.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I had 3 outs.
Good.
Appreciate it, buddy.
I don't want the action.
Steven Song has come on very strong in the last few years. #1 on Connecticut's all-time money list with $8.7 million in earnings, and a lot of those earnings coming in the last few years. This man has absolutely been unstoppable.
I know. Fuck me. At least I can afford it.
But yeah, as I said, it's a who's who of the PGT, but I just want to highlight the fan favorite from the Poker Masters, David Chen, back in the house, the youngest ever winner on the PGT.
Look or no look.
22
Same
years old,
action.
from Vienna, Virginia, currently living in Philadelphia.
Look or no look, same measure.
MIT grad in computer science.
At least I was accurate, right?
This man knows how to win inside the studio. Curious to see if he can pull it off again today. Let us know in the chat if you're on Team David Chen.
Is he know that I watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
10 seconds.
She understand?
What?
She understand?
Starting to understand a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah.
Wow, nice.
As soon as she's going to be like, why did he fold this hand? Like,
How did he beep with that?
Look there at
she'll
Ben
see both parties,
Tollerene,
like, why is he folding? He had to
legend of the game. In my eyes, a future poker Hall of Famer. 20 million in earnings, 70 live cashes, but it doesn't
So you
tell
win?
the whole story.
I did win.
Wow. Ben, tricking today, Ben.
Nice. Want a pop?
Hava.
86 or
Hava,
B-Tech,
Ben.
Probably his hand is what happened.
known
You
for
lost
his
the pot too, right?
online prowess above all else.
I give Ben so much cheaper last night bubble time. With queen high.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
You just shoved over the check raise?
I think he is scared. I think he maybe fall too bad, but no.
Whenever Ren Lin is present, it automatically becomes a bit more jovial. Love having him at the final table. Absolutely love having him here.
No gamble, no future.
Touchdown Tom Brady.
Let's go, baby.
Tollerene and Song, two of the largest stacks in the room, going head to head. By the way, also Joe Serock present here. Now, of course, since this past summer, known as WSOP main event finalist Joe Serock. Prior to that, he was just the guy with a skateboard. Much love to everyone in the chat. While these guys play a small pot, let me welcome everyone. I see Jason Zambricki in the house. Caitlin Jeffers is with us. Lee Wynn in the chat saying, who is David Chen? I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that's the real Win Lee, who was at the final table yesterday. Glad you're tuning in. Jerry's son in the house. Anish, thank you all for watching. Let me peek on over to our PokerGO stream as well. We are live in 2 places for maximum enjoyment.
Oh.
Didn't give you more time.
Shout out to Spiker and
give you
Coffee
more
Attack hanging out on PokerGO. Let's make this a fun afternoon on Saturday. Let us know what you're up to. Perhaps you've already had a big day. Maybe your day is just getting started.
On the stone bubble too.
Really?
It's Brock.
Brock. That makes sense.
Donnie, I see you scribbling. There's lots going on. I know you're a math guy. Are you running numbers?
Yeah, I was just writing down the positions on the leaderboard and the points for all the players, just so I have it handy. But as I mentioned, the most notable ones are Lin and Song. They're the closest. But of course, with the series leaderboard as well, there's still a lot to play for. Those 3 dream seats up for grabs if you do finish in the top 3 of the series leaderboard. You'll get qualification directly into the PGT $1 million championship.
Show him as he's busting.
Yeah.
Song here with 7-3. Betting 180K. He's got nothing going for him, but trying to take this one from Tollerene, who also has nothing going for him. So there you go. Quiet little pot. Let's move on to the next one. Jason says, a little less than 2 hours left in a 12-hour shift. Well, at least you're able to watch poker at your job, so like keep that job. That sounds like a good job. See, Donnie, that's what I love.
I'm to double up. 1, 2, 3, 4,
When I
5, 6.
don't have an event going on and I'm working from home, I always have poker on in the background.
765,
Same.
Steven.
I can always say, it's my job.
Thank you.
You include that?
That is okay. Tip.
Tip?
Jingle bell showtime dealer.
Part 2.
Shannon Shorr, as always, repping Alabama. Sober Shannon, I want to say. He tweeted about not drinking alcohol for a whole year, feeling much better, and I can concur. I mean, not even on purpose, but after my honeymoon, which was kind of a 10-day rampage, I got home and I was like, man, I'm so tired of drinking, and I stopped, and I haven't had a drink since. And I think Shannon is onto something because I think I'm done.
Well, you're talking to a guy who hasn't had a drink since 2020.
Damn.
So,
2020 was a big year for me drinking-wise.
I mean, I definitely indulged while stuck at home during the pandemic, but since then it's just happens. Everyone working on the meta to live as long and healthy as possible, and let's see if it plays in Shor's favor with regards to poker results.
I know that one time, Donnie, I think you and I were, this was back when WSOP DB was still active. Shannon was a player. Well, didn't he have the most
like a little
events
I feel like
played
he
without
played like
70 events?
Typo for you.
I want to say it was like 50 something.
Okay.
But at the time,
Normal fold
the
for
series
99.
schedule was still like around like
for you.
65, 70,
Really?
something like that. You know, not the 90 to 100 that you see now. But
Alaska.
yeah, he
Okay,
either had
okay.
one cash or no cashes the whole time. Just brick. I mean, just brutal stuff.
Shorr staying on a grind.
Table together, yes.
Now has to put bread on the
Usually
table
you
for the
fumble
fam.
always.
It's got a little one at home as
I
well.
usually use second.
But hey, with 13.7 million in earnings,
10 seconds.
sure he's
Things are
doing
Alabama
just
being-
fine. As we
And I never went heads up.
watch the action
Lose
here
every
with
heads
Chen raising to 120. Serock called to his direct left, and here we are on the flop. Chen flopping trips and slowing down immediately. Donnie, why is Chen checking here after flopping trips? Is that to disguise the strength of his hand, or does he not think that he can make any sort of significant money here?
Yeah, I think he's just, you know, disguising his hand. I mean, he's got all of this. Can keep some weaker hands in, give some hope to Serock.
I can tell from here that Chen is sporting that 76ers jersey underneath the sweater, so he's ready for the winner photo. Just got to outlast a few more guys.
He needs to take it off and fit in with the likes of Hendrix
I know.
and Shannon over there, you know? It's,
Table, you got quads? What'd you say?
Loose call pre-flop.
Chen takes this one down. Is Alabama even known for basketball, Donnie? I thought it was a football, like.
yeah, I mean, it's
I thought
definitely
I thought you
football
had, like,
for sure first, but they've had some recent
Before you
runs.
told me, like,
Not that I'm an expert in
Under-
the
or a
unprofessional
million,
sports scene, but
before I looked.
they've done all right, I think.
A lot of these.
Probably a ranked school, I would say.
I love how you call it unprofessional sports. That's my favorite way of defining.
Well, it's becoming professional now, but
yeah,
Would you
get
where I'm
paid.
at
bet
to
if you
get off
thought
that,
you'd
but you know.
won?
Maybe fold.
Marty Mathis in the chat on PokerGO saying, I'm going to embarrass Joe Serock in tennis after this final table.
10 seconds.
I'd love to watch footage of that. Serock, always so stoic. I just cannot see him running around a tennis court for some reason. He just moves almost like methodical and
Serock
robotic.
can do whatever he wants. I mean, he's just.
I had him sort of pegged as a rock climber or something. You know, that seems like to be the thing these days. As we
He probably is. He probably does that.
Yeah.
He probably dabbles, you know.
some bouldering out in Red Rock.
Nice spot here for
You
Song
like
on the button.
Nice watching.
Chip leader picks up
Thanks.
ace king. Gets even better because Ren Lin compliments his watch.
Shortest stack right now, Ren Lin on 765. Donnie, does finishing 7th or 6th do anything for Ren Lin, or does he have to really try and ladder to give himself a better chance to get into that top 40?
I mean, it'll definitely help. Just trying to pull up the numbers right now. I mean, yeah, it would get him into the top 40 right now without any of that other, you know, qualifying, jumping through hoops that we would have to do to figure out the math. But right now, as things stand, the payout's 47,600. That equates to 48 points. So Renwin would jump up from the 904 he has now up to 952, which would put him in 38th. So probably not as comfortable as he would like because there are plenty of players still in the mix right around this bubble of the top 40 that are out there battling in every single one of these PGT Last Chance events. So he'll probably try and ladder up a little bit. As he would say, fold to heads up.
Yes. Always the right strategy here as Shannon Shorr flops a pair of 8s and goes for the check raise after Song bet 75K. Donnie, correct me if I'm wrong, but check raising feels like old school poker.
I mean, yeah, Shannon's got a hand that, you know, it's top pair here, but it has some vulnerability. You don't just want to give Song a free chance at a turn to hit his high cards here like he has. So just going to come with a check raise and protect your equity a little bit, get some value from worse as he does here.
6 on the turn. Nice clean card for Shannon Shorr. If we look at Song's range, if we're sure, we got to be really pleased with this turn card.
Type of Kool-Aid are you using?
Yeah, good turn card for him. I mean, obviously he doesn't have to worry about an ace or king specifically coming off. Those would be probably the biggest scare cards for him. But being on the button as the chip leader, sure. I mean, his range can be pretty wide. So there might be some sort of connectivity here for Song's range that Shorr views. So I would expect Shorr just comes with a continue here. He's sized well just to shove if he wants to. 825 back, 830 out there.
The reason I joked about check raising is because when I first started in poker, that was like the move. Just check raise all the time.
Remember they used to have signs that were like check raising is allowed?
Yeah.
Like
Tama, touchdown.
there's the jam and the quick fold from Steven Song.
Very nice pickup there for Shannon Shorr. Up to 1.7 million roughly. In case you are watching right now and you missed yesterday's action. Without spoiling it, I'll say that it was a very entertaining final table. High-level play, lots of big swings.
1.6.
Maybe watch the heads up at 2x speed, but I'm just saying we had a really good start of the PGT Last Chance. You can find more information about the entire series on pgt.com, where we have the leaderboard and live reporting and all that good stuff as we anticipate the epic $1 million championship events starting on January 10th. We're streaming both days of that tournament. Commentary will be by Ali Najad and Jesse Sylvia.
35.
As Ben Tollerene finds a pocket pair. Raises it up with 9s. Donnie, is a 10K buy-in for Ben Tollerene like you and I playing 1-2?
I mean, I feel like it, right? I feel like he plays games that the big blind might be 10K.
Yeah, exactly. Ben Tollerene, one of the legends among legends, both live and online.
I mean, this for me is Tollerene just kind of knocking off some dust. He is, I would say, locked into the top 40. He's 18th coming into this. He's got over 1,300 points. He's going to be adding these points here. So I feel like this is Tollerene coming in, not wanting to just go into the championship event against those caliber of players cold, right? He's going to get some reps under his belt. He's going to play against these guys, see what they're doing. You know, maybe he's got some new things he wants to try out here in the field, and he's going to do that as he goes. But every time you do see Ben Tollerene in the mix, he's always a force, that's for sure.
Tollerene to me is the kind of player that you don't necessarily notice, but then you blink a few times and he has like 7 starting stacks.
Got word from our colleague Keegan McCann that Alabama basketball is pretty good as of late.
Okay, good.
1 Final Four appearance in 2024, 2 Elite Eights, 2004 and of course 2024, and 11 Sweet 16s recently.
Wow.
So, thanks, Keegan. Appreciate it.
Wow.
I had it in my mind that like they were good recently, but I don't follow it enough, of course, to
Everything same.
be able to get into it. Oh, here we go. Song, Ace King off. Coming in with a raise, and Shorr finds a couple of jacks on the button.
10 seconds.
Shorr working on 27 bigs. See what sort of approach he comes with here.
Time extension.
How much does Shorr being on the button plays into how he's going to approach this? Does it make any difference other than perhaps the sizing?
Well, I think being on the button here, ultimately in position on Song, you can come with a not all-in 3-bet here. Because I think the chances of Song flatting a hand and then having to play out of position are less likely. Of course, we can see Song has a big hand, and I would expect a 4-bet jam here. But I think that would specifically change the situation here.
All right, so action back over to our chip leader, holding Ace-King.
540.
Extension.
And look at this, goes for the small 4-bet to 540. Does that signal anything other than what a shove would have signaled?
10 seconds.
Maybe, I mean, Song could be trying to induce here. Maybe he gets a hand like Ace
All
Queen
in.
to
All in.
spaz out. But
And Shorr moves all in. Song snaps him off, and we got a classic race on our hand. Shannon Shorr's Tournament Life on the line
King and
with a chance to take the chip
A little
lead.
worse for me. Hasn't stopped me before.
He had a jack.
Flipping for the chip lead.
Oh, not nice guy, huh?
Ren folded an ace, I'm sure.
No, he said the same hand before. You would never snap fold an ace.
No, A6. Same color.
All right, here comes the flop. Shannon Shorr
Wow.
looking to fade ace or a king, and when a jack hits
Jack of diamonds. Yeah.
on the flop, he'll feel a lot more comfortable here with top set.
Little guys still enjoying that.
Song looking for
Let's
Runner
do
Runner
it.
Broadway to make something happen. So unless one of those cards pops on the turn, this will be over. And there it is over. Shannon Shorr with a monster
1.625,
double up
I think.
into the chip lead. Donnie, let me ask you this.
Touchdown.
If presented with the
Fingers.
opportunity to
Number
flip
one.
for the chip lead with 7 players left,
1,000,000.
despite not being the short stack, would you take that as Shannon Shorr? Or is this a situation that you'd rather not be in? 50-50,
Yeah,
flip
I mean-
a coin.
It's okay.
I think
He
you have
said
to
the
take
chips
it,
will
given the
survive.
strength of
Too
your
much
hand.
last year.
Right, Jacks is just too good not to get the money in. I think Shannon is gonna, he's gonna be concerned at times, or at least aware of pay jumps, points, that sort of thing. But I think Shannon will also lean to play for the win. This is a great spot for him to better his position overall,
Hands remain a little.
and you love to see it.
Shannon Shorr, of course, has been around the block first. Burst onto the scene in 06, winning the Bellagio Cup for just shy of $1 million. Donnie, the old school Bellagio
Yeah.
Cup, that used to be massive.
Yeah, it was like this
Number
quiet
one.
tournament that happened, like
Yeah.
kind of like
Number
right
one
after
man.
the World Series, right?
Fontana Lounge.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the week after WSOP.
No, not
Summer Saver.
R.I.P. the Fontana Lounge. That place was awesome.
I once went to the Fontana Lounge for Marcel Lusk's album launch. He was singing on stage. We were fed well.
First time I went to the Fontana Lounge, I remember I walked in. WPT is going on. It was 5 Diamond, and I was walking through, and I walked up to one table. Jason Mercier was in the tank against Yevgeny Timoshenko.
Oh, wow.
Cameras are rolling, all this sort of stuff, and I just remember
You washing
Jason
your hand today?
in the tank for a long time, just being like, "Damn it! I wish you would just tell me your range."
Oh, man. Shout out to the World Poker Tour crew. I would always sweat the live
You want
updates
something.
with the little videos, especially, I think it was in 07 when Lex Veldhouse made a run in
Yes,
the
it is.
Mirage
Perfect.
Poker Showdown. And what's her name?
Yeah, R.I.P. the Mirage. Speaking of,
Yeah, speaking of RIP, was it Kimberly Lansing? Yeah.
oh yeah,
I think it was
Lansing back in the day.
Kimberly Lansing would do these short little break interviews. It looked like it was on a webcam of a laptop.
I mean, it was. Yeah.
And then she would post those, and I was in the Netherlands just like 4 in the morning sweating the updates because
Yeah.
Lex was doing something.
And then later on they would have, at the end of the day, they'd have the Blue Diamond Almonds Player of the Day.
Yes.
And they'd be like, you get a lifetime supply of almonds.
Damn.
What-
We should contact some of those players to see if they're still getting
Double.
almonds.
180.
Or if they ever got almonds to begin with.
for the 4 blind.
Roll. 180 click.
It's always fun to reminisce about the olden days. And in my case, been in the industry since I was 21. And I'm still sad about missing out on the years just before that. Much love to everyone in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you're rooting for. I'm hard pressed to point someone out that I'm rooting for. But for the sake of the broadcast, right now, I'll sort of latch onto Ren Lin.
I do know that.
I would say for the sake of not only this broadcast, but for the PGT Championship broadcast, Ren Lin. Get him into that championship event, right? That'd be great. We, of course, know from our time doing some stuff at the Poker Masters that David Chen is a fan favorite for many people out there. I'm sure Ben Tollerene, Steven Song, they all got their fans out there as well.
You're starting to eat too. It's comfortable. Wow. Locked it up.
Okay, if I double, I eat. If I don't double, I don't eat.
If you double up through him, you take his food.
Button. Move.
Pretty sure David Chen has the most fans in the chat. That's what happened last time too. There it is. Anish and Caitlin.
It's so great. I
You
mean,
double through me, you eat my food.
David Chen is all the fans.
I don't want
baby.
Have you
double
spoken
from
to David Chen?
No, but I feel like I need
We
to.
need like an in-depth
Don't double
interview.
from Ben. Ben taking me too much to since last year. June.
All that I know
15
is he max
till
late
now.
regs.
I lose every halfway. Yeah.
Did Ren Lin just say he's lost every all-in since June 15th?
Come on, baby. One time.
I mean, there's no way that's true. He have a lot of success in the Bahamas recently? Like, and then didn't he come? He went to the Bahamas for WSB Paradise. He finished that. He made the final table of like the final event, the one that Nick Schulman won.
120.
Then he comes here, and I'm pretty sure he won like the 3K 6 max at the win as part of the WPT World Championship. So no, Ren, you're lying.
There it is.
Don't show
It's
that, please.
a poker player habit to have
Wow,
some
my
do.
friend.
short-term memory loss.
Yeah, look.
Last
can
3
make it
hours,
straight
you
with
play
mine.
one
Second
hand
place
and
to
you show
Schulman,
it.
and then came
Oh.
off the plane and won the event at the win. I mean,
I think Ren Lin's won
The
over $1
only
million since
3-0.
October.
yeah, his year started, of course, back in April of last year when he won the first ever Texas Poker
Last
Open
hand.
main
Perfect.
event
Nice.
down
Yes.
at Champions Club, a partner of PokerGO
That's
and the
sick.
PokerGO Tour. He was down there blasting away. Topped
Lady
that
Gaga
event.
and a bigger plan. 2 Lady Gaga. Hot diamond.
Shannon Shorr here under the gun, King Jack off.
Yeah.
120.
He is the current chip leader. Of course, after that big double through Steven Song.
Wow.
Pace of play.
Alabama undergun open. How big? No future. No future.
10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's not binding.
Go.
Extension.
Yeah, he always folds after he says it.
Uh,
Did he get it off in time?
Huh? On time, right?
Right on top of the voice.
All right.
I
fine.
love how Ren Lin calls
We'll let it
Shannon Shorr
slide.
in
Let
Alabama.
it slide.
On top is good.
I never fold that
Runs
hand
at 48.
in my life.
I'm sure you fold it every time in the big blinds.
4.
I never fold that. Never fold that hand in my life. First
All right.
time. You see the stream? Yes. Never ever fold.
Sometimes.
Yes. Big respect.
Mm.
Alabama.
Yeah.
#1 different.
He's taking you heads up, right?
Yes. Below me.
At least that won't happen today, you know.
Yes. Today I think I guarantee second.
80 to call.
No first. Yeah.
My favorite Ren Lin move, Donnie, is when he slaps himself on the hand to signal that he has to fold.
Yeah, cut it off.
All right, Adam Hendrix here. 9-25, 11 bigs.
160.
Bit of a shove opportunity here, but instead we're going for the min raise. And Steven Song finds king, queen of diamonds. One of those hands that looks prettier than it is as far as playability, but perhaps in this case we can peel. Invite some
You think he
blinds
can
into
probably jam this.
jam this. Okay, okay.
I mean, I know Hendrix is short,
All in.
but I think Hendrix is going to have some bucket of hands that are raise folds. Probably
Oh.
the ace-9 off is in that category. Now we'll see what happens with Shannon Shorr. Finding a couple of tens here.
That is not what you want to hear if you're Steven Song. The sort of
Sorry.
firmly stated how much. Shannon Shorr getting the count here on Steven Song. Pocket tens here, Donnie. Is this living on the edge?
Feels close.
10 seconds.
Of course, it makes the equation, you know, a little bit more difficult to figure out because you do have Hendrix, who initially came in on the second shortest stack. So we'll We'll see what Shannon ends up coming with here.
And there it is. Tens end up in the muck, and Adam Hendrix gets away from the ace nine.
I'm gonna say how much? I think you're GG.
Can we rabbit hunt? That was a good one.
bank
Definitely
is
rabbit hunt
used.
that one.
How do you?
He wouldn't waste the precious time bank for
He wanted
Hollywood.
Adam coming, so.
Messed it up for myself there.
hindsight.
That would probably have been a raise fold from Hendrix even without Shannon, you know, tanking like he did or thinking like he did with his hand. The ace-9 off, you know what? Fine to get in there. Just try and take down the blinds and antes. Maybe you end up playing against, you know, the big blind who calls and you can just win a pot post. But playing for it all, I'm not sure he would come with it. But
Got my cards back.
Song gets it through.
I'll take mine back too.
Yeah, when you're Shannon there and you fold like that and then the original raise just snap, puts his hand in the muck, you're like, oh. I mean, not that he necessarily would have called, but still, I mean, it's
You can only beat me in
becomes
so many
more
flips,
that way
you know?
than it was before. You
He knows
you
that
didn't
too.
have that player to worry about behind you.
If we are.
So Hendrix a little shorter after that, but Ren Lin still the short stack on 7 big blinds.
It gets tricky when you're somebody like, you know, a Hendrix here, even a Song, you know,
Go to heads up.
much more healthy than Hendrix, but still, you know, not as healthy as some of the other players. Because of Ren Lin, where he's, like, I joked about the fold to heads up. I mean, he might try and do that. Like, he's somebody who's hard to kill in poker tournaments, kind of Sean Winter-esque in a lot of ways. So, you know, if you're Hendrix, you're not just like, okay, like you look down at the ace-9 off, and you're just not like, I'm just going to put it in because Ren Lin's just going to go kind of crazy over there with his really short stack. No, you got to still try and fight for some chips to give yourself some breathing room because you know Ren Lin is going to hang on for so long. As evidenced by the fact, I think that, you know, Ren Lin just folded the ace-8 off from the big blind, getting a decent price.
Professional short stack player.
Definitely not. Actually, yeah, you're number 2.
Yes. No, number 1 now. Sean Winter, no future. Not in
No.
the money. No, no in the money. So I'm number 1 today. Number 1 short stack. Fold 2 heads up. Come on, baby. Come on, one time, please. Yes.
Yeah, this looks like good enough for you, sir.
Lady and gentlemen.
There we
I
go.
am. All in. Don't
right.
snap the call, Alabama, please. Tank
Okay.
and the call.
Think he'll have his
Almost.
Brent.
Good game.
Have a nice day.
Sir, push your chips forward first.
What's that? Oh no. That was a bad luck for you.
Knock over his fruit.
Oh my god.
Now you 100% need a call.
That Shannon's fruit?
Yeah, straight in the floor.
Now I got a
fruit
trouble.
over.
Now I need to go
Might
home.
as well get his beef dish too.
Ren Lin causing chaos on and
Yeah,
off
how do
the
you do?
field.
yeah. Now you need to take my trip now.
So Ren Lin is
Even
on
now,
cleanup
maybe you
duty,
fold, but now
putting
you
those
have
blueberries
no way
back in the
fold.
box. Pretty confident that Shore won't touch those.
You can't leave the table with live
And-
cards.
It's okay. It's okay.
You're the master at leaving the table with live cards.
I know you don't want to call, but now you call me.
On you. Don't waste the time, babe.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so Ren Lin is on hands and knees looking for
It's okay. Only
blueberries.
drop 1.
Alright, let's see him.
So this one is okay. This one no good.
Wow, he would have folded if you didn't knock over
I
his
know.
fruit.
I know. Usually he fold, but I spare he fold, so I got trouble now.
Just show aces.
Yeah, he might. He's live too.
All right, here we go. Ren Lin's tournament life on the line with a bit of a sideshow. Very much
You
appreciated,
win
Shannon
square,
Shorr.
'cause I drop your fruit. This is okay. Okay.
Seems good.
Yes.
Shannon Shorr taking a stand here.
If I win, I paid a
queen.
double fruit for you.
All right, here comes the flop. Let's see if Ren Lin can survive an ace high holding up so far. Doesn't have to worry about backdoor diamonds either. Ren Lin holding the ace of diamonds. Shannon Shorr looking for a king or a queen. And the 4 of diamonds on the turn reduces Shorr's outs. Ren Lin looking really safe to double up and to continue his quest to fold to heads up. Here's the river. It is the deuce of diamonds.
Flush for a
Baby,
second.
baby.
Nuts versus second nuts.
You double fold.
What a way to double up.
Double bad beat for Shannon. Doesn't get the KO.
You
And his fruit got knocked all over the floor.
It's a double.
Both by Ren Lin.
Damn. He lost chips and he lost some antioxidants.
Yeah.
He might have to get a new fruit bowl courtesy of Ren Lin.
Charge Tony.
Charge it to my account. Double fruit. Yes, yes.
Wow, knockover his fruit and take his chips.
All right, so we are still 7-handed, and quick reminder here that Octopi Poker is available to you right now. It is the most accessible poker study platform for all skill levels. Sign up for free at octopipoker.ai. All paying members of Octopi with plans starting at $180 a year will be entered into a drawing for a seat into the first event of the 2025 Poker Masters. Check it out right now and join at octopipoker.ai.
Is that like 2.9?
2.425
We
yourself.
saw
Yeah, usually
co-founder of
he
Octopi
fold
Poker, Victoria Lifshitz, at
Like,
yesterday's
you see that
final table,
double fruit is so
coming in
beautiful.
3rd place for just under $128,000.
It's like around 3.
Actually, I lied. I've got closer to 3.
That small hit to Shorr stack did put fan favorite David Chen into the chip lead. Let's hear it, chat. The Shorr picks up ace jack
160.
off here.
160.
Chen's so good, he doesn't even need to play a hand and he gets the chip lead. Raise and take
Just
it
your
there
chip
for
lead,
Shorr, and
Yeah.
chip lead for Chen is short-lived because Shorr is back on top.
Don't try to get on his good side now. He fucked up his fruit and everything. He was gonna take you heads up. Now he's gonna have to knock you out.
Adam Hendrix there folded his big blind, paid 160K to do so. He's now in the in the small blind, excuse me. Hendrix gonna be nursing a sub 10 big blind stack now, gonna try and find a double up.
This is my first no limit PGT ever. My first bullet.
There you go. You already had 3
You
casts.
didn't play yesterday? Or the day before?
Nope.
No, you just got here.
The sun was out.
You just hung out.
I'm already qualified for the free roll, I'm pretty sure.
Is he make the WSB main event?
He did.
Yeah, Serock got the bulk of
Oh,
his
nice,
points from his
man.
run in the WSB main event, but he still needed to achieve 3
160.
cashes. He did that during the
I think yeah, we
recent
play
PGT
like day
PLO
5 or day
series.
4, I think.
So he's qualified
I bluff you a couple
for
hands,
the free roll.
so you still make a final.
Serock with a raise here. King 9 of spades on the button, and Ben Tollerene, methodical as always, going to come along from the big blind. Shout out to the Coos in the PokerGO chat who says, hello to you and I, Remko. He said, very excited this week. Can't wait for the Invitational. Sounds like the Coos is playing in the Dream Seed Invitational.
Wow.
Let's go.
That's great. I absolutely love that. Dream Seed Invitational. Donnie, not televised, but we'll have people on site to report on that.
Yeah, for sure. Plus, it'll be taking place when we're doing the final live stream from this series. So maybe we'll have some checking in, some information relayed to us. We'll see how that goes.
Thank you. No problem.
Action here has been checked through to the river.
Basically the same.
No future.
12 time banks.
I think maybe no, it'll be about like 25%.
10 seconds.
Tollerene with the best hand with that pair of sevens.
110.
Comes with
So close.
small bet here, quarter pot.
I'm sure you guys at home picked up on this. Serock, perhaps with a little bit of a brag. First bullet ever, and straight to the final table. That's the way you do it, as Tollerene
Like you're raising.
picks this one up.
Alan, do you guys have another silverware over there?
Ren, go get it.
Shannon
That was
Shorr
a hand.
needs to get to his second bowl of fruit, which has not been spilled.
How much you guys?
He's gonna put it on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
Closer
Yeah.
to David Chen than to Ren Lin.
You have like
Blinds
1.1?
are
No, you have more.
40K,
Yeah,
80K with an 80K
1.2.
big blind ante.
1.2.
Shannon Shorr and David Chen tied for the lead with 3.1
Hello.
million.
No, you have more.
Yes, only them. Only them. Oh, 1.3?
Yeah,
maybe?
you have like
yeah, you're right, you're right. Professional. iPhone type.
Much love to everyone tuned in right now. Please smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. No stream on Sunday, but guess what? Monday through Thursday, Donnie and I will be on the call for 4 more Last Chance events. And Donnie, I saw the man, the myth, legend himself, Phil Hellmuth Jr. in the house last night.
Yeah, I checked his social media. He said he was here for something as part of the CES conference and then popped on in to play a tournament. Ultimately didn't work out for him, but maybe we'll see him again today.
10 seconds.
400.
400.
There goes Hendrix. Not all in 3-bet, but very much committed here over the raise from Serock.
That's 400? That's not 400.
What was declared?
Yeah, 400 was declared. He'll have a little bit behind.
All in. I don't know if that was supposed to open.
Oh, a little reluctant there from Serock, perhaps. But it is Adam Hendrix tournament life that's on the line. King, queen versus
Gaga,
fives.
Lady Gaga.
Coin flip situation.
Let's see if you get punished.
I'm due for punishment.
I think we all are. Especially Ren.
That's my favorite hand.
All right, here we go. Here's the flop. Whoa! 995. Full house for Serock. And Adam Hendrix drawing dead now on the turn.
No jingle bell.
Ooh, no jingle bell.
What a way
It'd be
to
hard
exit
jingle
the
bell
stage
No
Ren
number
Lin
4 next time.
with
number
some
5.
consolidation here. Or consoling his friend
For beating me.
as Hendrix exits the stage. Takes home $47,600 for his 7th place finish, and we are down to the final 6. Ren Lin happy to ladder up some points
So let's
as
say
he
we
is
have
now
break in 14 minutes or 44?
one step closer to being very secure
14? Oh, we do a break. Okay.
into the top 40.
$2.5, 2.7, 2.8, almost 2.9.
Wow, you gamble so much.
Usually, yes. Tough lineup, you have to gamble.
With each elimination, Ren Lin will get more chatty.
Hey, Ben. Welcome to my company, Ben. One time, please. Thank you, thank you.
180.
10 seconds.
Photo heads up.
seconds.
What's the name? This money jump 77. Okay.
It's 57 right now? I can't read it.
50, 59.
59,500 is the current payout for these final 6 players. Next place,
Very professional.
$77,350.
Very professional ICM player.
Sometimes.
Bigger
Ren
ICM
Lin
market,
claiming
small ICM market.
to be the best short stack player in the world.
Bahama, big ICM.
Yeah, you want to
Don't
win the
care.
tournament.
I
You
don't
don't
know,
care
man.
about.
It's got to be
No, no.
Getting
There-
third.
there I
Sean
get.
Winter.
Well, he just said
Small
Sean Winter is
ICM.
not here, so it doesn't count.
not here as in at this final table because he's been playing the series.
I mean, I don't know how Ren Lin puts his rankings out there, but
10 seconds.
Song here on the button. King 6 suited comes in with the raise.
180. Steven
Queen
Shum.
off for Ren Lin.
Steven Shum. Double me up Shum.
oh, here we go. The big sticker goes
Don't
into the
snap a
middle.
call, please. Alabama, don't snap a call me, please.
Ren Lin always looking for the 10 call.
Okay. Yes. Very
Anything good?
Very good.
Decent hand.
Lin chimmed it up nicely. Up over 1.5 million now. Of course, his chips in front of his famous no gamble, no future sticker. When that goes into the middle, it means all Ren's chips are going into the middle.
$160.
Race to 160.
10 seconds.
No resistance for Serock on this one. And 10-4 for Chen. Definitely not among the playable ones. Stacks are so close right now. It's crazy. Between the top 4, just 3 big blinds to separate them, and the 2 shortest stacks are basically tied, so really anyone's game. No real sort of table captain-esque situation, which we've seen time and time again here on the PGT.
Yeah, everyone's just kind of chilling, you know, hanging out. No one really getting after it too much. Song's been the most active player. Shorr second most active.
See what my water, right?
That's yours, yeah.
You don't drink water?
No, no. I only
Tollerene here with a raise. 180 with
No, I
the
never
king
drink
jack
water.
off.
Only whiskey, huh?
Yeah.
Song claiming he never drinks water. I kind of believe him, to be honest. You never know. Everyone folds, and that's one for Tollerene. Does Tollerene's shirt count as a jersey? I mean, I know it's Triton Poker. I mean, it it looks jersey-esque.
It's the Lakers
Just
edition.
hang out here and then jet you.
So I gotta know if it's sleeveless, so he needs to take that hoodie off.
Nah. Thought about it, but it's too much travel. I just want to hang out. There's some stuff here too.
But you got your little brother, little Shum, huh?
Give
He's
it to you?
our lad,
Yeah,
huh?
he's always on the road.
he knows
yeah,
that.
he's sick.
Last year I already played.
King Queen off here for
Played a
Song
bunch.
under the gun.
10 seconds.
Gonna raise this one.
He's doing good.
175 it is.
Huh?
You're really good.
175.
Couple of nines for Shannon. Could see these two go to battle once again.
10 seconds.
Shannon, of course, started his final table doubling up through Steven Song, took the chip lead. Shorr's jacks versus Song's ace king. And there was a hand not too long ago where Song 3-bet jammed king queen against an open from Adam Hendrix, and Shorr tank folded a couple tens. Song ended up taking that one down pre-flop. Here you see Shorr calling in position against the raise from Song. These two left to play heads up.
King, queen, 8 on the flop.
I thought it was king, queen.
I
9.
know, the 9 would have
like,
been
oh
so
my God.
perfect. And it was the spade, too, so it could have been the 9. But instead, Shorr facing big cards, which, of course, will slow him down. Action goes check, check, and the jack of spades hits on the turn now. Shorr picking up a gut shot, but I can't imagine he's going to see a free river card here, Donnie.
No, I think Song's going to start betting now. Might go a little bit larger here. Oh, he does check. Okay.
So why do you think it is that Song checks twice here?
I think some deception. Might not feel like there's a lot of worse hands that are in Shorr's range that can ultimately call here. Oh my God, look at this river card.
Wow.
There's the 9 of spades.
Yeah, it is the 9 of spades. Would have been better on the flop, but of course now a 10 also makes a straight. Donnie, nothing here really indicating that someone has a 10 here, or is it still doable that some 10 combos are involved here, given the play?
Yeah, I think that there could be some 10 combos here. Probably lean that there's more for sure.
And 130 is the bet from Song. Is this what's considered a blocker bet?
Yeah, I think he can get called by some worse hands as well. I think he wants to kind of control the size of the pot here, like you said. Coming with the lead, smaller size, blocking here. And Shorr's just got too much of a hand. He's got to call.
Yeah, so Shorr makes the call with a set.
Wow.
Not the fireworks that we were hoping for, but still significant pot for Shannon Shorr.
You choke a flop?
And turn. I let him get there.
Oh,
Might
my
be,
God.
might be one of those where Song's like, if I just,
You are dangerous.
if I bet at any point, you know, I probably just win that hand.
Dangerously stupid.
Dangerous, dangerous. That's stupid. Most of the time work. But with Alabama, I don't do that.
No.
With Alabama. Very dangerous. With Spain? Okay. Try that. 1.1?
Yeah, around
Close.
that. Yeah, 1.1.
Typo.
David Chen quietly sitting on a big stack. Just, I guess.
Has he played a hand?
I was just going to say, in a bit of a wait-and-see situation, his VPIP right now is 4%. His aggression percentage is 0%. And he is down exactly 1 big blind on the day. So David Chen taking the conservative approach. I wonder if it'll pay off against these guys.
Check. What's up?
Six deuce on the flop. Song with trips.
Get back to 2850.
Little blind battle here.
Check.
Action goes check, check, 10 of diamonds on the turn, and this could be a very expensive card for Tollerene as he picks up top pair. Might want to go for some value here, but he's going to receive some bad news as Song has him absolutely crushed right now.
80,000.
80K is the bet from Tollerene. Now, Donnie, if you're Song here, is this where you raise? Does it make sense to raise? How do you approach this?
I think he can go either way. I think he can come with the raise. I think he can come with the call. After checking the flop, though, probably call just the best line. Just make sure you keep all the weaker hands in from Tollerene.
River completes the board with the 9 of diamonds. If you're Tollerene here, are you generally going for 2 streets of value?
I think he could at some frequency. I think he can also just play this as, you know, a check call, depending on sizing. Check, check. I'm not too worried if it ends up going check, check.
300,000.
It's going to come 300, so 75% pot.
All right, so Song facing a bet of 300,000. Are we concerned at all about anything, or is this the type of spot that we play for maximum value?
Well, I think Song's hand is, at least at this point, under rep, so I would expect him to come with a raise.
Time extension.
How do we decide between
I mean,
raising big or small?
Yeah, I mean, I think here it's just one size and that's all in, given his stack size, right? I mean, if he had a little bit more of a stack, then there can be some options, but I like getting greedy.
850.
Extension.
And he goes for 850, leaving himself with some crumbs behind. What does this signal to Tollerene about Song's range? Of course, the 6 should cross his mind. Maybe a shred of 7-8. What else are we sort of thinking of here?
I mean, what bluffs can he have? I mean, can he ever do this with better 10s? What 6s could he have? Is he going to play a 6 like this? You know, checking back flop, just calling turn? I mean, I think Tollerene is probably comfortable in that he has that 7, so blocking some combos of the 7-8, right? I think a lot of 10s, some 9s, probably just lean call if you're Song, so to me this feels like it would be a 6 or a bluff.
You mentioned that Song is known as an aggressive player. How much does that factor into this?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, he's got a reputation as getting after it, right? I mean, Song has certainly got after it in plenty of spots. I would say here today, at least, from what we've seen, and we've, you know, had the benefit of seeing all of his hole cards. I mean, he's had it, you know, all day. He's had ace-king a couple times. You know, he lost that hand earlier to Shorr, or not too long ago to Shorr when he did flop top 2 pair. So, you know, Song's had the card distribution in his favor. And once again, he has it here, but that doesn't mean that Song's not capable, and that's what's going through Tollerene's head. Well done by him.
Wow, so Tollerene lets go of top pair.
Never.
Never?
Steven Song back up to 1.7 million. Out of the rough waters for now with that nice pickup.
King high water back? yeah. Professional. Oh, yeah.
If you're just tuning in, we are 6-handed in event number 2 of the PGT Last Chance. It's called Last Chance because this wraps up our 2024 season on the PGT, which culminates with that $1 million free roll starting on January 10th. And most of these players will see in that event, but some still need some points to qualify.
Cover at this point.
No.
Lots of points still up for grabs.
One point?
No, it's close.
No, you cover.
How much do you guys have?
I have like 1.6.
1.3 something. You get 1.6. I got 1.4 total.
1.69.
Yeah, come on.
Can't wait to color up these blues.
Chen finally finds
me a
something
nice play.
playable with Ace Jack.
Yeah.
160.
160.
Coming for the raise.
Thank you.
Action folds to Ren Lin, who doesn't have a whole lot going on here. Jack 5 of spades, but we'll probably get a speech.
Typhoon.
Lets it go, and Chen gets to win one. Serock, ace-8 of diamonds, as we are approaching the end of this level, so blinds will go up shortly to 50K, 100K.
175.
175.
175 is the raise. Ethnic in the chat says, is that an older Robbie Williams on the left? I can see it. Ben Tollerene as Robbie Williams. I can see it, definitely.
Definitely.
Great call. Was he a big star in the U.S., Donnie?
Yeah. I mean, not like massive, but I think big enough, certainly, that people recognize him. I saw he's got like a new movie coming out or something where like he's like a gorilla.
What?
It's the last
He like
hand,
plays
isn't it?
himself, I think, as the story of Robbie Williams, but he's also like a gorilla in the movie. It's very... My wife
Wow.
showed me the trailer. It was very interesting.
That sounds like something Robbie Williams would do. Legend. Growing up, he was
Yeah.
seemingly always selling
Better
out.
Man. The film tells the life story of pop singer Robbie Williams, but with Williams portrayed as a CGI animated chimpanzee.
What?
Hold on, let me finish that sentence. Because, as he puts it, he always felt less evolved than other people.
Wow.
Quote.
So he's calling himself a monkey. Okay. I
Very
have,
interesting.
I have to see this now.
Shorr defended here out of the big blind with 8-3. He's just going to check fold the Jack-7 deuce, and victory hands go up for Serock as he's going to pull this one in.
Looks like a little cocktail there for Joe Serock. Or at the very least, some lime with that ice. Who knows if it's margarita time here. I mean, it's Vegas. It's always a good time for a margarita. Stack still running very close as we approach the next level. Deuces for Lin. The sticker
Calling.
comes out.
Don't snap a call, please. Tank and a call.
Ren Lin all in.
11 mark, go for.
Shorr gets
Yeah,
out of the
wait,
way.
don't gamble
See if
too
Chen
much.
has something.
PLO if I fold?
Yeah, low is fine.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Professional fold, professional fold.
All right, here we go. Let's go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back in just a few.
Poker, a game of infinite complexity. How simple can we make it? Every hand I play is a teacher, each emotion a guide. Our experience and technological innovation will help you unlock your game's potential. Octopi Poker. Pursue mastery.
Can Daniel Negreanu come back? Can he come back?
I mean, Foxen is dominating this match so far. She's also making some hands, which obviously helps, but she's slowly but surely extended her lead here. As we see 9-9-3 on the flop, Negreanu hitting a pair of threes.
Eight.
$180.
180.
Daniel comes with a check raise here. Foxen makes the call. That's 7-8, you know, wrapped a little bit around the 9. It's also got backdoor clubs.
Yeah, it's the modern game of poker. If you even as much as sort of have a sliver of the flop, you're going to be excited to see the turn. The turn, in this case, not very helpful for Foxen, but still, she has options here. Negreanu with just a pair of threes, not looking too strong.
10 seconds.
$175.
175.
No incentive for Foxen to play this slow as she has nothing going for her. But for Negreanu, this is also a terrible situation. You're short, you only have a pair of threes. You know that Foxen can do this with air as well as... All right,
So-
welcome
we skipped a
back
level, I guess.
to event number 2 of the PGT Last Chance. My name is Remko Rinkema. Donnie Peters alongside me in the booth.
We just skipped the.
Oh, mamma mia.
They wanted us out of here.
So I need a double abasum. Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
GG, no good future.
I like to get it moving. We all got another tournament to play.
Players aware of the structure, 50K, 100K right now, and then, Donnie, the hammer drops as we go to 75K, 150. Steven Song saying, I don't mind it, let's get this thing moving.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
These guys
I'm sure all these guys wouldn't mind hopping into event number 3 as well. So
Exactly. All right, action on Ren Lin. 15 bigs, A7 of diamonds. We might see the sticker come out again.
That's 50, 100K, right?
Yeah.
10 seconds.
200.
Professional fold.
All right, Ren Lin picks up the first one of the new level. By the way, shout out to everyone watching on PokerGO and on YouTube. Please let us know where you're watching from. Let us know how things are going. King 10 off for Ren Lin.
2-1.
10 seconds.
450.
450,000.
Shannon Shorr comes over the top in position with the King Queen off.
I own you so much. I own your fruit. I own your chips. I need a phone. even. Now let's play a gamble.
Quick fold there from Ren Lin as Shannon Shorr takes a bit of a lead here. Up about 600K over his nearest competitor, which is Joe Serock.
Damn.
Sure shove. You beat Ace King?
Yeah, I was blocking ace-5 suited though.
Ren Lin keeps picking up playable hands.
Good.
Hands you could raise with. This time he decides to let it go.
$200.
10 seconds.
Serock raising the button with 10-4 clubs. Tollerene in the small blind. Making it 550, gets Song to fold a pair. Nice pickup here for Tollerene.
That's what I'm doing.
The same now.
Yeah.
1.2. Same. So you double, I double. You double from somebody.
I have
I'm trying
1.4.
to blade low because I'm not getting bleed.
0.450.
I need a double from Ben. Sorry, Ben.
Suited king for Shannon Shorr, enough to throw in a raise. Stacks are definitely starting to shrink a little bit in relation to the blinds. Both Song and Lin right around the 15 big blind mark.
Okay, even.
Now you're even. I have 1.4, you have 1.3.
1.4?
Yeah.
1.325.
Yeah. Basically this.
No, maybe almost 1.4. Yeah. You don't like a king, it's okay. You like a
Sorry, guys.
5-7.
King of hearts. Can do that. King of hearts.
I think we played a hand months ago where you like.
Do you mix it up
down
when
gems,
they miss skill, or you just
like
make sure you know what you would have
six of the
had?
club?
Pay as little attention as possible.
Fair. Fair enough. Other things to focus on.
I just tried to remember the card. If I do that, I'm happy.
Okay.
Yeah, I called you with like ace of clubs, jack.
Every time that
like,
happens, I go King of Hearts, King of Hearts,
was like-
King of Hearts,
there's
and
not
then by
much
the
left.
turn, it's just
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I have ADHD, so I have to think of a bajillion things. But that's, you know, when I first look at my cards, I make sure to not look again, but I just run the cards through my head over and over.
10 seconds.
Nora, your
I wouldn't be able
daddy
to do that
gamble
in
too
PLO.
much.
I assume in PLO you have to recheck a million times. No?
Pump fake.
Pump fake from Ren Lin as Shannon Shorr
I guess it's
gets
fair,
aggressive out of the big blind.
Fold an ace.
Takes
High
it down.
ring to low ring.
Yeah, yeah. You have methods and then just remembering suits. Okay.
Just ends up being like ace, queen, jack, 10, diamond, diamond, heart, club.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I do it.
And then you just have to repeat it in your head like a couple times. Yeah, kind of the same.
Joe Serock.
It's
His
funny,
turn to
like,
raise.
sometimes I'll like be thinking my cards and I'll like mutter it very like softly. So I'll be like, Queen Hearts tech, you know. But like I'm like, oh shit, did anyone hear that? That's what it takes to remember, you know. I'm not really a double check throughout the hand kind of guy.
10 seconds.
Players taking turns winning pre-flop hands, and as the stacks get shallower, it'll be harder to play those intricate post-flop hands. So the math is being increased as play moves forward here at this final table. Ben Tollerene finds a playable ace-9.
10 seconds.
225.
And look at this, David Chen picks up pocket kings in the small blind. Judging by his lip motion, might be
Turn extension.
running some numbers in his head on what that 3-bet size is going to look like. Can we ever slow play kings in the small blind, Donnie, or are we just simply taking too many risks?
I mean, yeah, I think you can. I would say at this stage of the tournament, probably just come with a straight 3-bet.
10 seconds.
625.
625,000.
All right, so 625 is the 3-bet. Serock tossing an ace into the muck. Is this a case of the ace-9 simply not being good enough for Tollerene to continue?
Yeah, I think you just got to raise fold this one, unfortunately.
Ace 4.
Ace 4, so close, my friend. Wow.
Yeah, the 4 looks like an ace. It is really close.
The 4
No,
does
ace
not
four,
look like
yeah.
an ace.
Like a
I know
ace
people
ace?
say
Yeah,
that, but like,
right.
and every time I get dealt ace 4, I look at it like 20 times, and I'm like, I don't see it at all. It doesn't look like an ace.
If you look very quickly on
If you
on a
look
specific
like
angle,
from the
Yeah,
top,
you're the one who
maybe.
showed
Right.
the 10-4.
the little pointy
Yeah.
part.
And King Queen
4.
like it was the nuts.
I guess it also matters how you peel.
Maybe to you.
King Queen for Shannon Shorr.
200.
Min raising is the name of the game. What's Joe Serock reading over there, Donnie? Some poetry?
Kind of looks like
10 seconds.
Robert Vartoni.
Wow.
Doesn't it?
It does. Yes, you're right. It does.
I think it says health
He's-
upside down.
He's
but
big into health. It should be Lucky Chewy's poker yoga book.
Oh, that's a good one. The yoga of poker.
Yoga of poker. That's what it was. Serock here, almost reluctant, but tosses in the call from the small blind. Is this price good enough for Tollerene to peel with the Queen 7?
No.
Yeah,
that
you know, he's getting a good enough price.
happy.
Suited helps, of course. I mean, he will have to, you know, kind of take some caution. Should it come 7 high or queen high, but you could just flop trips.
Yeah, just flop trips and hope your opponent has a big pair. In this case, neither Shorr or Serock working with much. Arriving on the turn. If you're Serock and Shorr, are you just basically giving up as soon as you see this flop?
Yeah, I think for the most part. I mean, it's just, I think this is the type of flop that's probably going to connect mostly with Tollerene's range here out of the big blind. It's like, you know, I think it's going to be hard for him to make any additional money here, especially now that turn comes a 4 and no one's got really anything here to work with. So Tollerene is going to lead 200K.
Bong, bong, bing.
Fold, fold.
2 easy tosses there. As Tollerene chips up to 2.8 million.
I didn't know you were that scumbag that called me. With the second pair.
You remember it now?
Oh yeah, he had a mask on, right?
Hey. I had the ace of clubs. I wasn't. You bet quarter pot on the river.
How could I be bluffing? He had the ace of clubs. Except it was.
It was like a. Was it a? It was a 4 straight lead. You just have a pair.
Both 2 heads up.
I love how this conversation between Serock and Chen started with, "You're the scumbag that called me with second pair."
So did Chen win or lose the hand?
I think he won the hand. That's why Serock's upset.
I don't think that would classify him as a scumbag.
Donnie, people have been called scumbags for way less. So call with what was it, bottom pair or second pair? Definitely.
What do you think, Chad? Is who's right or wrong there? Joe Serock for calling Chen a scumbag, or is Chen a scumbag for calling with second pair? What do you guys think?
Every time I get called by a better hand,
So you weren't eating.
Say you scumbag.
my opponent is a scumbag.
Just say you scumbag as
Oh,
you
you
just muck
scumbag.
your hand.
It's funny how certain words are frowned upon in the
I'm
U.S.
not eating.
The F word.
So you weren't eating.
Yeah, eating
Wow.
now.
Did you
Now
get more
you're-
fruit for Shannon Shorr?
So we gamble
He
now.
did order 2 things of
Time
fruit.
put your fruit back and time gamble now.
I think he did. But I love how scumbag is not seen as like a bad word, but it's maybe one of the worst ones.
Listen, good on Ren Lin for refilling the fruit here.
Donnie, what's worse, if I call you a fuck or if I call you a scumbag?
Scumbag for sure.
But that's like, that word is
For
probably
sure.
worse. Oh, man. Having some fun out here. Thank you all for tuning in. We're just waiting for some big action here.
10 seconds.
Tollerene, let's go, the 10-9.
Never fold?
Never fold.
How much you got behind?
1.2
1.2.
or 1.1 behind.
Time extension.
Friendly.
Very dangerous.
Limp from Song out of the small blind. A lengthy check from Ren Lin out of the big blind. Queen 9-7 with a couple of hearts here. Song improves to a pair of sevens, takes the lead, and checks to Lin, who checks back. Ace of spades here on the turn. As some might say, the prettiest card in the deck. Minimum bet 100,000 from Song.
Okay, I'll let you go.
10 seconds.
J high?
Nah. I had the
Fold
best
from Ren Lin.
Yes.
Song takes that one.
I definitely had the best hand.
3-5-0 in your call?
No.
No, you got best hand. 2 pair?
No.
Yeah.
If you
As a
folded,
reminder
I
for
had the
those
best
watching on the PokerGO YouTube channel,
You
don't
folding
forget
pairs?
to hit that like button, please.
There. Threes.
Let's see if we can get us up over 200 likes on the
hand. Open
video.
the 10-4, but not the 3s.
Well,
Would love to see
position.
it. This is
Three.
the second
Slightly
events
better play.
final table from the
No?
PGT Last Chance series here at the PokerGO Studio
Good
in
pair.
Las Vegas on the Aria Resort and Casino property.
You had no pair.
No pair, never fold.
And you went to
Bubbles
shove
in the
free.
chat asking what's the pay jump
If
here.
it was
Final
Bahamas,
6
you would've.
guaranteed 59,500.
This
Next place is going to get
2025.
77,350.
New Year.
So just about
I wanna
18K
change
there.
My image. High image.
Up top, of course, $297,500. I see those likes ticking up. Let's go. Keep hitting them. Song with ace, jack of hearts here on the button. Nice spot for him. He's working with 14 bigs to start this hand.
200.
we're allowed to do the phones on or non-hand.
Okay, thank you.
Don't think Shorr is going to be playing this jack deuce off.
Lets it go indeed, and Song picks it up.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You can have it if you'd like. I'm
A little bit of distance here between Ren Lin and the rest of the field. Sitting on 10 big blinds. Needing to make something happen soon. Shout out to Ian in the chat. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you tuning in.
See what you got.
We got Alberto in the house as well.
And a steak. Paper steak.
They have steak at
Paper
Phone?
steak. Dan Typhon paper steak.
Ah, interesting. Never tried that. Fold. I really just get soup dumplings. That's why I'm gaining so much weight and getting so fat. That's all I eat.
Then you're running.
I hate running.
Okay. Steak's okay. Steak's good.
I hate
Steak,
running.
seafood, and a vegetable.
I can't do running.
Come on, baby. One time. Come.
Trademark Ren Lin fold with a little slap on the hand. Jack 3 going right where it belongs. Final 6 guaranteed $59,500. Next pay jump going up to $77,000. If you're interested in following along with the rest of the PGT, please check out pgt.com. We have live reporting, we have news articles, we have a whole bunch of stuff that will keep you in the know.
4
And
behind.
most importantly,
Think.
we also have
It's
the
a 3.4?
2.4.
2.4.
constantly changing here with only a few events left that count towards the 2024 standings. But Jeremy Osmus has the overall #1 spot locked up by quite the margin. Only 2 players to hit 2,000 points this year. Negreanu on 2,054. Jeremy Osmus on 2,789. Wow. All right, here comes Ren Lin with his mouth full, declaring all in with pocket eights.
Don't number call, please.
Make sure to remind his opponents that he prefers perhaps a 10 call, maybe a fold. We'll see. And no customers today.
Hey, you win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's a big one. Steven Song under the gun finds ace king.
I think it's the third time he's had ace king today.
Drawing hand, Donnie.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you. He couldn't outdraw Shannon Shorr earlier.
Oh, wow, here goes
650 to start.
Ren Lin potentially with ace jack.
10 seconds.
Stacking him down, doing some math. Are we in shoving territory here with ace jack, Donnie?
Time extension.
Yeah, this is close. I mean,
Oi. Don't number call, please.
And Ren Lin moves all in
Steven
with ace jack.
double me one time, please.
Look at that, Shannon Shorr even asking for a count.
Go for.
All right, so Shorr gets out of the way. More good hands to go around here. David Chen finding sevens.
1.275.
10 seconds.
probably a hand that's going to be forced to hit the muck.
Look at that. Everybody want to tie for, huh?
They want to get you out of here. All right.
Oh, yeah, cooler.
All right,
You
so
joined
Steven
there,
Song makes the
I'm
call,
trying dead.
as was to be expected
Bingo
with ace king.
10 seconds.
Watching.
And Ren Lin's from life.
It's
is on the
Possible.
line.
It's okay.
It would be okay. Life would be okay.
Hold the best hand.
The full best hand?
I'm guessing
way.
the both of you did.
Okay. Jingle
Shannon
bell,
Shorr,
jingle
always the
bell.
gentleman. Not revealing he folded ace
All right,
jack.
chop it out.
Chop.
Yeah, seven.
Chop equity.
4, 5,
7, 8,
6
7, 8.
on board.
Do you want a 7 or do you want a 6, 5, 4?
It's going to be hard for Ren Lin to stay alive in this
Okay,
one.
give him a 6 instead.
Turn card
okay, okay.
3 of spades.
Ask for the 7s now.
7. Perfect.
Chop
coming.
is possible here. River card is the queen of spades. No
right.
chop,
Yeah, right.
as Ren Lin will be our 6th place finisher. Steven Song rakes in the chips after seeing his ace-king hold up
2-7?
versus ace-jack. Lin cashes for $59,500, and we'll see him again in event number 3, I'm sure, as he gets one step closer to qualifying for the PGT Championship.
So I lose to everyone.
Is he in the top 40 now, Donnie?
Besides,
He is. With that cash, Ren Lin picked up 60
Everyone beats me besides you.
PGT points. He goes to 964 on the season. That is good enough to have him currently in 39th position. He jumps up over Jonathan Little, bumping Jonathan Little
It is
down to
close,
40th.
Seth.
40th is the
like
cutoff
2.9.
for the free roll.
3-7.
And then Justin
Yeah, well,
actually,
Saliba,
there,
who was
3
40th,
short
is
stuff.
now on the outside looking in.
And I
So
barely even
Saliba
did.
has been here battling
You said
at the
you weren't good
PGT
with
Last
chip
Chance
lead.
series, as has
So
Little,
I
but now
wanted
it's
to bleed a
Saliba
little
who's
bit.
got to get some points if he wants to get back into that top
10
40.
seconds.
225.
Shorr going to come in here. King 8 of diamonds, 225. Song defends out of the big blind with King 10 of clubs, Queen 10, 5. A little bit of something for each player. Pair of 10s for Song. He maintains his lead, but Shorr did pick up a diamond draw as the pre-flop raise are going to come in with the bet here. 150. Song calls. 7 of spades here on the turn keeps Song in front. Check, check, and the 3 of spades comes in on the river. Song's hand, his pair of 10s is best here. 900K out there. Song comes out with a lead here, 225, quarter pot.
10 seconds.
Shorr out of the way. Song takes that one. Heard the tournament director there announce that they're going to be drawing for hands. Set number of hands played before the blinds go up. Prevents any sort of stalling tactics if it's based on time. So.
This next blind level is going to be fucked up. Goes right to 150. That's insane.
I mean, that's one way to say it.
10 seconds.
It's fair for us all, at least. It's, it's a lot.
Walk there for Shannon Shorr.
Are we calling the 75K 150
I wanna
level
say
the
yesterday-
scumbag level?
This was
Might
like
as well.
heads
It's
up
that
at
or it's the
150
effed up level, according to Song.
Was it?
One or the other.
Was that not true? Huh?
Is the rear-handed 150 level? Oh. Well, there's a chance we get there. I mean, our field was a little bigger.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Was this the biggest ever no limit 10K?
I think so.
That's what they said.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I wonder if that one's gonna be bigger. I think that was a PLO, right? Oh, was it?
I don't know.
Huh.
They said it in the online
Yeah,
news report.
I'd love to know that.
It is indeed the largest owned and operated event here inside the studio for us, field size wise, 119. Shout out to Tim Duckworth. Shout out to everyone involved in putting on the PGT.
Yeah, the event that the players are referencing that had 131 entries was recently 2024 Poker Masters, the opening event, but $5,000 buy-in.
There we go.
Not $10,000 buy-in. This is, in fact, the largest $10,000 PGT event here at the PokerGO Studio. Previous record was 114 from the opening event of the 2023 Poker Masters. I mean, overall, really good turnout so far in these, couple early events here at the Last Chance series. 111 for the first event, 119 here. And if I look back at last year's PGT Last Chance series, biggest field size there was the opener with 91 entries. So, you know, off to a great start. Between 79 and 91, or 78 and 91 were the entries last year across the 6 events. So already 111 and 119, great start.
Event number 3 underway right now inside the studio. You're going to follow along with live updates on PGT.com. Up to around 60 players in the early goings. Registration still open for quite some time. All of the usual suspects in the mix as we watch Shorr and Chen check it down so far.
10 seconds.
Chen bets 100K. That should be enough.
Hey, Shannon, watch out when you peel. I mean, I was in the hand, so it's no big deal, but...
Like just then, or
when you first peeled.
Okay, you saw them, or
I saw one card.
Thanks.
What was it?
Well, I think I saw one card. But I don't want to say. 'Cause I might be wrong too. But
Thank you.
yeah.
All right, here's a look at play at PokerGO.com. Available now on web, iOS, and Android. Fun and free online poker. So deal yourself in right now on playpokergo.com. Great way to get in the mix while you enjoy our live streaming action. Personally, I love to watch sports on the couch, play some poker on the side. Never a bad way to kill some time or just to mess around with some people at your table. Action on Tollerene, ace-9 off.
225.
Stacks so close between all these players.
10 seconds.
Couldn't really put anyone out in front as far as favorites go. Skill level will run really close also. Nine, 7, 6. Both players with ace-9, top pair, top kicker. Will we see some aggressive action here, Donnie, or will the board texture perhaps have the potential to really slow things down?
It might slow things down, most notably for Tollerene, just having to play this one out of position. He is obviously up against a stack in Shorr that could ultimately take him out of the tournament. With Tollerene's position, you know, doesn't want to go too crazy, even though he does flop top pair here. Shorr can certainly have, you know, a fair amount of connectivity with this type of board. Shorr betting 200K after Tollerene check.
10 seconds.
Now, of course, ace-9 too strong to get rid of, but
yeah.
How far are we willing to go? Like, is a call here going to also slow down Shorr because of the texture, or are we always going to be comfortable with ace-9 once we have that betting lead?
I mean, I think Shorr is kind of in the middle, it feels like.
10 seconds.
This looks like it's gonna be a check raise. Okay.
Oh, wow. Don't listen to me, guys. Here I am being super cautious. Tollerene flipping the script, putting the pressure on Shorr.
I mean, this might send off some alarm bells to Shorr.
Time extension.
Might cause him to get rid of his hand. Not sure. I mean, if Tollerene has a hand like jacks or tens, you know, even, I don't know, aces, kings, like, you might opt to go check raise here. You know, even if it goes check, check, I think it's fine, you know, with those types of hands.
Wow.
Gosh, look at Shorr.
Shorr announces all in.
This is great.
And we are watching some high-level poker, both players with ace-9. The question now is, do we make the call? And he does. This is the most aggressive ace-9 hand I've ever seen, Donnie.
I have no words for this hand. This is... I think it's equal parts incredible.
Wow. Here I am talking on the flop about perhaps, you know, toning it down a little bit because of the texture, but these guys were ready to fight, and seemingly, based on their reactions, this is just the way you played it. You were supposed to play it.
What's the blind now?
Still
Same?
Yeah. Next hand it moves up.
Just get it in. Shannon Shorr right back to it with ace-queen offsuit. Back to that hand real quick. There are tens, jacks, queens, all that sort of hands in his range, but apparently there's enough there with ace-9 to just be comfortable and confident on it.
For which ace-9?
Both. Because you can argue with that.
Yeah, I mean...
both sides.
Yeah. I mean, I think just given the way that at least Tollerene played it, once he... Knowing now that he called so quickly, right, of the jam, he told himself, okay, I'm check raising this and I'm ultimately going with it, type of thing.
No shit, right.
Tollerene pressing on the temples, running some sims in his head, figuring things out.
Oh, watch out. Yeah.
Thank you.
As long as it's behind the stack.
Yeah.
It's the high rails.
It is.
So how much did you start with?
2.1 maybe.
The trademarked Joe Serock glasses are now making an appearance, adding to his swagger, first and foremost, perhaps also some full equity. We'll find out soon. And Serock with the celebration here. King 4 diamonds enough to take it down. Final five here if you're just tuning in, guaranteed $77,000, $297K up top.
Ooh. How do you dominate? Or that's what you...
No, that's what I'm saying you had. Okay, you had better than queen 4. Alright, 2 live cards.
Three. 2.4, almost 2.5. Fold.
$350,000.
Tollerene makes it 350. Song looking down at Jack 10 of diamonds in the small blind. Decides to let it go here. Not comfortable playing that out of position versus Tollerene.
950.
950,000.
And Shannon Shorr pulls the trigger on a 3-bet worth 950,000. These boys are willing to tango.
10 seconds.
And Tollerene lets it go. What can you tell me about the Queen 4 3-bet?
I mean, it has the property of that queen can block some premiums from your opponent. Probably some aspect in Shannon's mind that he thinks Tollerene's starting to get after it a little bit, you know, so a little bit of the, hey, you over there, like, chill, okay?
Leave my blind alone.
Yeah, chill, okay.
All in.
All in.
Look at this. The aggression has been cranked up a few notches as Chen now goes forward with ace-4. Love to see it here. Nobody letting a spot go untouched here by these players.
Well, this is the scumbag level. I mean, you know, so.
Yes, that's true.
I think now you're going to start seeing some of this, like we've seen, you know, Shorr 3-betting, Chen there, 3-bet jamming. A little more of these players looking for spots with their 3-bets.
After Bahamas.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks. It's pretty cool.
All in.
And there goes Joe Serock,
Kind of
ace-3 of spades.
Holy shit, Joe.
Everyone is just shoving it right now. And
Great question.
I know that the stacks aren't deep, but we're also not short.
Yeah, it looks
I can't
good.
pronounce.
I think it was your ring that I really liked most.
Thank you.
Seeing you play.
Bahamas series or more near the end?
Beginning. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to think about it.
Yeah.
So, during the thing.
Action on Joe Serock, 8-6 of
think
diamonds
I'll
in
do
the
this
small
next year.
blind.
It's like, unless they change the scheduling.
Looking at
maybe,
perhaps
All in.
so much off.
taking a
Oh, really?
little stab at the big blind of Ben Tollerene, but this might backfire.
Yeah.
Ben Tollerene,
that too.
ace-6
I mean, that was always
offsuit.
expected, right?
Yeah.
He will have Serock dominated if he makes the call here.
10 seconds.
Wow, he makes the call. Massive pot developing. 4.4 million in the middle, and Serock, you can tell by the look of his face, not happy about this one. Oh my.
Also, the guarantees are never the guarantees because they have the 3% tax thing.
And then they add like some.
All right, so it is
additional
Ben
flights or
Tollerene's
whatever.
tournament life on the line. Serock has him covered by a few big blinds.
Well, not tax. Dealer gratuity is taken out of the guarantee.
Okay.
10, 6, 9, 2 hearts.
Found a lifeline.
Serock with some life here. Counting those outs. He's got 7 of them.
Long.
Here's the turn. Is the jack of diamonds.
Yeah, it's queen.
And look at that. Serock adding some more. 11 outs to send Ben Tollerene to the rail, or else Serock will be our short stack. Here's the river card. It's the queen of diamonds. And the river card sends Ben Tollerene to the rail. And Joe Serock, all of a sudden, chip leader with 5.1 million chips. That came out of nowhere.
It really did come out of nowhere.
How'd you do in Bahamas?
Me,
couple 3-bets, 3-bet jams, and
I
then
bet
bang,
a lot.
the money's all in between Serock and Tollerene, and
Okay. So that
Tollerene's out the
helps.
door. Final 4 players now guaranteed 6 figures, $101,150 in prize money.
in the 100K, I ran like aces into kings and king jack for like a 30 big one. All in pre.
Oh, 30 bigs each.
No. Total pot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
3.5, 4.8, 5 change.
You chip leader. Your weak points.
How much is that?
5 and change.
It's the highest anybody's been all tournament.
Yeah?
Definitely.
My previous high of 4 million is just flushed down the toilet.
Isn't poker just the cruelest game? Serock missteps his way into a massive lead, busts perhaps the toughest player at the table, and is now four-handed with the lead, eyeing a 300K first prize.
300,000.
Yeah, poker's I mean, it's annoying if you're on the side of Tollerene. It's can be great to you if you start running hot.
10 seconds.
$800.
800,000.
Serock now 300K. Song fighting back, making it 800 with Jack 3.
10 seconds.
I think I want suited king. Suited queen, but very good suited queen. Heads up.
Yeah, that hand was like, I jammed for like 8 in the hijack. Button flats.
This is on day 2, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like Brian Kim's in the big. He like rejams for 25 or something.
And you have aces.
I have aces.
Yeah.
As the first jammer. Button double flats like king jack suited and gets there.
Oh man, did you beat Brian Kim too? Or?
Yeah, but I had the shortest stacks.
No, but as in like if the button just folds.
Yeah, I would have won.
You triple up. Instead, he calls it off
that's
and
true, yeah.
fucks you. And Brian.
Yeah.
Brutal.
10 seconds.
Pocket aces for Song.
Hello.
The excitement of this hand is fully dependent on what his opponent will show up with, and Shannon Shorr with 6-5 of diamonds does have a playable one. Are we going to see a cheap flop, or are we going to make it more expensive? Shorr decides to just keep it calm here. I mean, I'm rooting for drama, so I want to see some diamonds, but
you got one.
Queen A Jack, at least one. Song just having his fingers crossed behind his back, hoping Shorr has enough to see another street with. Shorr does let it go. Not much potential for him. These stacks are just funny to me. 3.4, 3.4, 3.1, and 4.8 million.
They look bigger than they are.
For you.
True.
It's big fold.
You know,
That's
like
probably not
you
right.
mentioned the the values, but
Feels
it's
kind of
only
bad.
Certainly
20
it
to
is,
25 big blinds
Heads
for
up.
most of these guys, and then of course you
How much
have
are you? How much are you opening?
Serock up over 30, but
No, folding. I don't know.
Yeah,
this is the
my
level when the
3-bet
chips are
range
going to
is
start
probably a
flying
little
for sure.
different, right?
Yep, safe to say.
I assume. I assume it's not the same.
What do we got?
It's slightly different.
Fold.
Song on the button. Jack 10 suited. Raises it up. Chen in the big blind. Queen 8
2.5.
off.
Around 3 maybe.
That's more.
Oh,
3 point something.
call.
3.4 something to start.
Nice flop here for Song. Pair of tens. He's got the flush draw as well.
Chen lets it go. Song takes this one. All right, chat. Who do we got? Who's going to take this one down? Song now up to 4 million as well.
Did you think I had less when
Still
you shoved the
four-handed.
first time? When I opened the button, you shoved? Because I had you covered.
No, no. I had a hand I wanted to show.
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure if you thought you covered me or something.
No, no, no.
That'd be unfortunate. You said you were going to do Bahamas early.
I had everything booked and was considering, yeah, but it's just a lot with 2 kids. I was going to take the whole
Yeah.
family, but it's
Honestly, you would have had a lot of off time to hang out with the family.
Is that right? Yeah, it looked like there'd be some openings, but
Buttons,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Well, that sounds insane.
It's like it's definitely much easier.
I would have
playing poker
opened
when the
any
fam's
2 on
not
the
around.
button.
Yeah, for sure. But honestly, there were so many off days
hold
throughout the
it.
whole time. I probably had like a week of off days.
Really?
It felt like it. It
I
was like
started an
6
FT
days of off
once
days.
on a dead button.
The win
and
was
I just had
incredible
busted
value.
someone before that.
Yeah.
So I actually looked at some.
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, the main at Bahamas is sick. Like, that's just such a sick tournament.
Yeah.
But just too many off days of nothing to do. Whereas the win, there was always something to play.
Nothing to do at the beach.
Well, nothing poker-wise. It was also bad weather. But
Yeah, I feel like
Bad for the Bahamas.
I go to PCA every year in January, and the weather was just always shit. It was
Yeah.
it was like it was never good.
You don't like it compared to here? No?
What's that?
Compared to like here or like.
The
you
weather
know,
you're saying?
Yeah.
Or I'm saying
Well, he lives
when,
in
when I
Vegas, so.
was in the Bahamas, I'm saying it was like raining.
425?
Yeah, I'm saying you don't. Oh, okay, sure. I think it rained maybe once.
All right, you go.
It was just like really windy many days.
I'll let you bully me.
You've been there a lot, as have I. Always a bit of a misconception that
Actually, you made
the
a run in
Bahamas
Maine,
is like
too.
100 degrees, and it,
Just this
Yeah.
year.
Well,
like all those years during PCA,
the wind
it was like 65.
There was a tsunami
No.
warning one time.
The one case.
Oh, the prime.
Like it was never really, really nice.
It was never hot. It was always,
Okay.
yeah,
So it rained a lot. It was windy all the time. Like
for sure.
because the Bahamas is like I mean it's obviously
I think I'll just stay in Vegas.
in the Caribbean, but it's not
also,
like as far down as some
so
other
much
places.
nicer
Right.
staying
And
where
in
we live.
December/January,
nice
you know,
to
the
be-
weather is
Go home.
good,
Long
not
yeah.
great.
Yeah, and I do remember
probably not going to travel.
making my way to the lazy river quite a few times, but was not super warm. At least I was so fat back then that I was just insulated very well.
Serock on the button here, king 6 of spades. Shor's got king deuce suited from the big. He's going to call. Incredible flop here for Serock. Top pair. He's got the flush draw as well. And what's even better for him is that currently he's crushing Shannon Shorr, who has the worst king.
Shannon Shorr is going to come with the check raise up to 600,000, and Serock immediately looking over at Shorr's stack. Look at the interest he has in the stack of his opponent. Does come with a quick call, leaving it up to Shorr to do some betting of his own on the turn, perhaps. And there's the 9 of spades. That gives Serock the check mark, and Shannon Shorr, any further chips he commits will not be coming back.
Yeah, we'll see if Shorr can somehow finagle his way out of a disaster situation here. Might be a little trickier with the SPR being close to 1-1, but then again, you know, what sort of hands is Serock going to be calling with here in position? Probably some better kings, some flush draws, of course, so Shannon might have some alarm bells going off in his head that his king is not as good as he might have thought before.
River pairs the board with the 8 of clubs. Shannon Shorr correctly slowing down. Shorr again with the check, probably concerned about Serock holding a better king. Spades, of course, also a concern, as Serock now will be looking to extract some value.
Seconds.
1.4.
Here it comes. 1.4 million is the bet.
I mean, that's way more than 1.4.
That's like 2.6.
I thought he was putting Shannon all in. He's like 1.4.
Serock and Shorr have probably been battling for about 15 years.
Yeah, maybe 25.
If not 20, yeah.
Go back to the online days, too. I mean, you know. I mean, Shorr's got a bluff catcher now, and he's got to try and figure out what sort of bluffs Serock can have here.
Bluff for rent, Donnie.
Shout out Shannon Shorr's online name back in the day.
10 seconds.
Shannon Shorr taking one more peek before folding, and he correctly lets go of the top pair.
To call at 30 or? Okay.
Hmm?
No, it looked like he was maybe about to call at 30 and then realized his timing.
30? What do you mean 30?
Like seconds.
Oh.
Shannon Shorr is now the short stack. 4 players remaining. Of course, he was once the chip leader and held that chip lead for quite some time, but
Get water. Water.
top spot is now that man right there, Joe Serock.
There's another sparkling water, or Pellegrino here.
here on the button. King 8 off, comes in with the raise.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
2.4 mil.
2.4 mil.
Serock standing up to get a better overview of the chips still unclaimed towards his stack. If you're still with us on YouTube, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. We are live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, after taking tomorrow off, so everyone can sweat their NFL action. There's like nothing.
But
really.
there's NFL today.
Oh, is it today?
Well, there is NFL.
Well,
today.
I was gonna
There's a
say,
game right now.
aren't all the playoff spots basically locked in? There's like one spot up for grabs.
I mean, there's some different seeding implications. Got the big Sunday Night Football game between the Vikings and the Lions to determine the #1 seed in the NFC.
4? Could I get some limes when you get a chance? Thank you.
But there are certainly a lot of teams with nothing to play for.
What's your Super Bowl looking like, Donnie?
I'm gonna go Vikings Chiefs.
Vikings Chiefs. I want to see the Lions in the Super Bowl.
Same, but I don't know, man.
Oh, look at that! Jonathan Tamayo, the man of the year, winner of the World Series Poker main event for $10 million. Sandwiched between Aram Zobian and Alex Foxen, Victoria Lifshitz, Brian Kim also at this table. Donnie Tamayo is the one to watch this week. Can he pull it off?
I mean, I hope so. I'm rooting for him to get into that PGT championship. He's currently 6th on the PGT leaderboard, and you might be thinking, yeah, but that's well within the top 40. Well, Tamayo still needs to find his 3rd PGT cash. He's been chasing the daylights out of the damn thing. He played the NAPT High Rollers. He was at the PLO series. He was down in Texas. He was all over the place trying to get this 3rd PGT cash. He has yet to do so, so he needs to find a cash in one of these PGT Last Chance events, or he's not going to make the championship.
So Tamayo trying to fold to a cash from the first level onwards. I mean, it's not easy to cash these things. The fields are big, they're stacked, they're tough. The structure also forces you to keep things moving. So Tamayo just needs to do his own bidding here if he wants to make it into the championship.
Thanks.
Look at this. Shannon Shorr raises to 1.2 million, and Steven Song makes the call. Very interesting situation developing here, Donnie. Why not shove?
Maybe he just wants to hope it doesn't come ace, king, queen. Or king, queen, 8, all right?
Well, it comes king, queen, 8, and now Shorr, with still 1 million chips left, do you just send it here? Like, what do you do?
To be honest, I'm not sure what you would do here. I mean, this is tricky spot with the ace-9.
Time extension.
And Shannon Shorr checks behind. 4 of diamonds on the turn. Now the check behind can signal multiple things to Song. It can signal I'm giving up. It could also signal I'm strong. I want you to put it in because I am very comfortable. So we might see this get checked down because of some, I guess, equal amounts of fear, Donnie.
Yeah, I mean, I think Song should be just jamming a lot of the hands he comes in with here from the big blind. Maybe there's a select few that would just call pre-flop. 6s, maybe king, queen suited come into that mix. And if Shannon is thinking along those same lines, well, one of those hands you might fold out here at the 6s, right? Yes, but the other one you're crushed by, so.
All right, so action on Shannon Shorr after Song checked again. 2.6 million in the middle. And there it goes. Shannon Shorr with the delayed shove.
How much is it?
Steven Song just looking at 2 5s, asking for confirmation on the count here. Would love to know what the math says here about whether or not Song has any sort of, I don't know, way in which he can make this call. He is going into the tank.
10 seconds. Time extension.
I can't believe Song is still thinking about this. Ace Jack, Ace 10, Ace 9 are sort of the only hands. Jack 10 maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, is Shorr going to be playing those
Who?
hands
You?
like that?
Maybe he had ace
pre-flop?
10.
Well, not
That's
Jack
right.
10, I think.
No, I mean,
It's a little less
think
likely at ace
like
10.
the Jack 10 suited through King Jack suited type of hands might play it like that, like essentially a committing raise, but not all in. Whereas, you know, some of the other hands, you know, the ace jacks of the world, ace jack off, ace queen off specifically, can play it like that as well. One of those hands you beat, one you don't. I mean,
no, not anymore.
4.
1.9.
I mean, even if he calls there, and let's say Shorr has a Jack 10, for example. I mean, that's still a lot of equity against 2 5s with 1 card to come. You got all those overs. You got the straight draws as well. So
Robert says, if he calls, he's a guru. Yeah, that's the type of call that'll make you go viral on the internet if you call it off there with 5s. And you're right.
10 seconds.
yeah, but I think also, you know, credit should be shown to Shannon there for ultimately deciding to put his chips there in on the turn. He did get a better hand to fold, right? I mean, that just goes check, 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 check. Then if Shannon doesn't hit, then Song just wins the pot.
10 seconds.
Oh.
Here's a jam from Song.
Ace
He's
Jack,
now the short stack.
Ace Jack suited, Ace 10 suited. Plenty to move all in with.
To shove.
10 seconds.
Cost me.
Probably gonna call.
10-8 suited. Let's go.
Ah, you're too good. God, for some reason I did the math that you had 12 bigs. I'm such an idiot. You had 14 bigs, right?
Before you called pre, you mean?
Yeah.
I had just under 15.
Yeah. It's dumb of me. I'm usually pretty good at math. Just fucking.
A lot
Yeah, I
of
think a lot of
decision
times
points, it's
there
easy to
is
do.
kind of what Song is
Yeah.
alluding to. You'll see
That was a dirty
players
hand.
do that non-all-in raise, but essentially committing
we're full if it
themselves
is a math
for closer to like, what, 80% of their stack or so. Shannon did like right around half his stack, so might have made things a little tricky here or there. As you see here, Serock picking up the mother of all drawing hands, ace, king suited.
This is the last hand, or we have one more at the.
One more.
Oh, wow. Ace king as well for Shannon Shorr. Still some potential drama to unfold here, but if this ends up in the middle, a chop, of course, very likely.
2 million.
And Shorr comes in with a race to 2 million.
I'm all in.
Call.
He almost sang it like the high stakes poker
I
song.
know, that's exactly what popped into my head. It sparked me to laugh.
I'm all in, man. And there it is. Joe Serock versus Shannon Shorr. 2% for
Nice playing
Shorr,
with you guys.
7 for Serock.
Pleasure.
We can still get in over there?
Well, you witnessed the magic yesterday. I didn't get to see anything.
Oh
There it is.
Here comes the flop. Jack 4-4, 1 diamond. Running diamonds out there for Serock potentially.
Full of 2 clubs.
And it's the Jack of Hearts that'll chop it up. We'll continue play as if nothing ever happened.
What time is it?
What time is it?
Almost 3. Probably started like 1:30. Did they start like 1:30, 1:20?
20, I'd guess.
1:15. Okay.
Seconds.
2 million.
2 million.
The raises are getting bigger and bigger, and I love this stage of the tournament.
Can we have fun?
I'm a little surprised to see that there from Shorr. I thought it would just be standard min raise.
Oh, I gave you 1.2 for no well, 1.1. You were gonna win the blinds. Oh, there's a chance it fucked you.
That was a wild hand.
Yeah. I could beat ace 10 and ace jack, which you can have both. I didn't really beat much else.
Here's a look at David Chen's stats.
Not too steady
Some
in
might
that
say
spot.
I don't think
he's
anyone
more of a
is.
spectator up until this point, and that's without throwing any shade. This man has not had any cards, and he's surrounded by some aggressive folks. But hey, he's four-handed. He's guaranteed $101,000, so already a successful event for him. But right now is the time to pick up some cards.
Seconds.
400,000.
The blinds are wrong on the screen, right?
Oh, sorry.
I think it's supposed to be 150 again.
10 seconds.
Shorr with the raise picks it up again, and Shannon Shorr amidst a very successful
Shane, you have
level
like
here,
4,
up to 4.3
and then Dave, you have
million.
like 2.6.
2575, yep.
Yeah.
Blinds up to 100K, 200K.
4.15.
Behind?
Total.
Ooh.
Action on Serock on the button with
10 seconds.
10-8 off.
4.
Song, Shorr, and Serock sort of equally aggressive, all three of them. Chen, the odd one out here.
10 seconds.
I really get the sense that Shorr is here to battle. He's here to fight.
Well, why not peel the 4-3 suited? He should have. He should have. Really should have.
All right, chat. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been really fun already. We're going to be here until the winner is crowned. Let us know how your weekend has been so far. A little windy and chilly in Las Vegas, but still sunny, which is obviously the main reason why we all love living here. Las Vegas winter, highly underrated, I must say.
Ten
4.
seconds.
Oh, that's good.
Here's a look at the upcoming Season 14 of High Stakes Poker, which premieres on January 13 exclusively on PokerGO. Use promo code LASTCHANCE25 for $20 off your first year of a new annual sub, and watch poker's most iconic cash game show featuring the people on your screen: Alan Keating, Phil Hellmuth, and Jared Blesnick. And we'll also have some more new faces, including the man I keep calling the 2024 version of Sammy Farha, Sam Kiki. He is a new face, but he looks to make his presence felt almost immediately. Back to the action here. Steven Song, 1.3 million.
Four, 5, 6, 775 back. Good, a 1 over. Unless you're folding something fucking wild.
I've been doing like all the opposite things today. Working.
Might just be your time. Could be.
2-4.
Hope not.
Yeah, something like that. 2.375 back. Or total. You're like 2,050,000?
Yep. 2.7.
2,075,000, sure. Same difference.
Kind of just swap stacks.
Seconds.
Base of 4.
You're a thief.
What do you expect? What are you supposed to do?
Just doing what you're supposed to do, I know. I guess the three of us now have to play all of these no matter what, right? At this point.
Yeah.
Be like trolling to not.
Is he in the top 40 or?
Yeah, Flo's can do whatever he wants.
Where you at? 15-ish?
I don't know.
You got the 3 cashes too?
Yeah.
You said, oh, did you play like Omaha
I
stuff,
never
or-
played, yeah. I never played.
What was your cashes?
2 fourths in the Omaha series.
Oh, Houston.
No, here.
Oh, here. Okay.
I had never played a PGT before the main event.
The PLO ones don't count?
No, before the World Series main event, I'd never played one. Then they had a PLO series.
Oh, sure.
I didn't even know there was a board or anything. Jim Colopy was like, you're on
Yeah.
the board.
You're a big
try
PLO guy?
it."
Sometimes. Depends on the crowd.
Raise.
Yeah, this one was tough, but all other PLO tournaments were great.
Action folds to Shannon Shorr, who shoves on.
You played during the
Chen,
series too?
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Obviously.
The 10 and 25?
PLO? Oh, you mean cash?
Or no, the 10 and the 25?
Not the 25.
Okay.
The 10 is the best tournament.
Everyone says it's the best 10K ever.
What, the PLO?
Yeah. It's like the best 10K of the year every year.
I suck at PLO, but I still sit the 10K. It's
Do you?
Yeah.
It's just that good?
Yeah.
It's insane.
So much no limit stuff to play. I just stick with that.
Yeah.
And Chen, with King 6 of spades, decides to go for it, but no takers here.
Nah, not at all. Just here and there during the series. I'll play like a 1K PLO or something for fun. That's about it. Hard to learn another game. That too. Hard to fold pre, you know, it's just tough.
10 seconds.
400,000.
Shannon Shorr with the pocket pair, and so does Chen. It's only 3s, so perhaps I'm getting a little bit too excited, but
10 seconds.
Shorr gonna get this one through. Just waiting for a clash here. A Song and Chen both sitting on 10 bigs. Excuse me. Not exactly.
When?
Chen on 10. Song on 18.
Oh. That's
15K mystery bounty.
PLO bounties.
That's fun.
PLO bounties, it's like any 4.
Imagine trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, that's...
No thanks.
I love no limit bounties. PLO bounties. I haven't thought about.
It's just too degenerate, I guess. Oh yeah, the PKOs are probably fucking nuts.
10 seconds.
Song finds ace queen off in the small blind.
On.
Moves all in.
1.6
big blinds.
Was that my stack when I shoved into you? Was that my stack when I shoved into you?
I'm not paying attention. I don't know.
You know.
Nice, huh?
Nice. Good fold.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think it was. 1875
1-8. Oh, with the thing.
with the big blind without the end.
You- so
2
you got-
million
You got fold equity versus my raise.
You're coming out and saying that?
Yes.
Okay.
Ten seconds.
Not that.
Double fisting here. Joe Serock putting forward 2.4 million.
3.7.
Oh, wait. What's going on? Was it 1.87?
I think we had the exact same stack going into this hand. See?
Do it?
Going into this hand, but
At
then I lost
1.9.
two bigs here.
Oh, you had 1.8 something.
Now I have 1.675.
Yeah, we did have the same stack. That's
Donnie, what we are watching right now is just a result of the
actually no. I have 2 million
depths, right?
75. Oh, yeah, we did have the same stack.
Yeah, I mean, Chen is pretty short, what, almost 8.5 big blinds now. Song isn't too far ahead, 10 big blinds. Shannon Shorr is certainly not going to want to jeopardize his position.
I was
doing
down to
fairly well on
55K
almost
and
22 big
when
blinds.
I
And then Serock's just going to be the
25
bully.
There, yeah.
And when Serock's not the bully,
Yeah.
Shannon gets to be the bully.
Infinite spin.
Ten seconds.
Shore on the button has to be a little concerned about Serock, especially with Chen and Song on the short side.
Ten seconds.
It's full.
I lost like 90% of my stack after ITM. It's down to like 55K. 1.5 bigs.
David Chen down.
Gotta do what you gotta
1.4
do.
at this final table. His VPIP still only 10%. Just seems sort of handcuffed. Like I haven't really seen him play overly tight. Just the cards don't seem to be there for him.
No, they really haven't been. Nothing you can do when you're just being dealt out, man. You're just sitting there. You want to make something happen, but unfortunately you just can't.
10 seconds.
400,000.
Excuse me, what?
Okay.
Button.
Yeah. $15.75. Same here. Or lose 2. Or lose 1.
Yeah.
You're the big.
He had 1 and 1. So it's 2 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
$400,000.
Serock makes a 400K with King 7 off. Song quickly gets out of the way, and so does Shorr. And Chen finally finds a good one here. Pocket nines. Alarm bells will be going off as soon as he makes a move. And all but one goes into the middle.
1,350,000 total.
Serock giving it some thought. I wonder if he's going to let the clock expire, but he will not.
Wow.
Tosses him away. And Chen finally able to stack some chips. Steven Song remains the short stack. Chen letting the clock run down. Totally aware of the clock, obviously, but it seems as though we're counting down to a shove. I'll take that back. He's just making it 400K.
Taking the Joe Serock approach, the min raise out of the small blind.
What time extension? That's it.
Serock makes the call, so a couple of baby kings here going to a flop.
Ace-Jack 3 rolls off. What sort of game plan should Chen be having here? Because obviously he knows that Serock is going to defend his big blind quite a lot, but taking any additional stabs off his short stack might feel like too risky of a play.
Yeah, I mean, he was the one who exuded the strength pre-flop. Might be figuring that Serock is going to just fire in a lot of his aces.
Check.
So just, you know, play it a little conservative. Start with a check here. That's a good card for him on the turn, having that King of Hearts in his hand for Chen. Obviously, he doesn't know how strong of a holding he has right now with 95% equity and one card to come, but probably feels pretty decent about this one overall.
Shuffle a bit softer. Can you shuffle a bit softer, please?
For you, you got it.
What is going on?
Was that a check? Okay, check.
Okay.
River is the 5 of spades. Chen gets the check mark.
What was that?
10 seconds.
Serock probably needing the king of hearts here to make a believable bluff, Donnie.
He's got the 4.
Yuck.
Checks down.
But I think this king high is gonna just think about too much showdown value.
Do you win me?
He does.
Do what the computer says and go and pre. Why did I do that? Yeah, I can't be too mad about my randomness this tournament. Or I can 3-bet also.
Seconds.
Action on Chen on the button. Jack 10 suited. Such a wonderful looking hand. Chat is worried that Chen's going to blind out. And look at this. After the raise, a snap shove from Serock. Serock's having fun with it. Chen probably did not anticipate getting shoved on that fast.
Fold.
Time extension.
Chen lets it go.
All right. Or even Stevens.
Under 6 big blinds now for Song. RE2K asking if Serock made the WSB main event final table because he looks familiar. Yes.
Yes, he did. That's how he got all those points.
10 seconds.
Song here. Probably just going to move this one in.
1.1 million.
Here's to 1.1 million.
Effectively doing that there.
All in.
All in.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. All in a call between Song and Shorr. It'll be Steven Song at risk with ace-8 versus the king-queen of Shannon Shorr. %57 here for the all-in player. 2.5 million in the middle. All right, here we go. King 3-8. Good news for Shannon Shorr. Disaster for Song. If Shorr wins this one, he'll be matched pretty closely with Joe Serock. Right now, Song are looking for an ace or an 8, and the turn doesn't bring it. 5 outs once for Steven Song, or the start of the day chip leader will exit in 4th place. Can he find some help? The river is the deuce of clubs, and Steven Song hits the rail, taking home $101,000, as the final 3 are now guaranteed $130,900. Shannon Shorr grabbing the chips from the player who was on his immediate right for quite some time. And David Chen now laddering up with just 11 big blinds. Very, very nice turnout for, or excuse me, result for him.
There now, Shannon.
as he has guaranteed himself a very, very nice payout and a bunch more points.
6.025. Yourself?
Like 6.5.
So 2-2, right?
All right, Serock and Shorr.
How many hands we get? One.
Very close together.
And it's break, yeah.
With David Chen, the short stack as we got.
Is there a break after this?
I believe. One more hand left.
There is a break, yes.
Before the players go on a short break.
All right. Poker.
Shannon Shorr lets it go.
Breaking the same time there.
We're heading towards a short 14-minute break.
It said 5 minutes at the last level.
Didn't we play 2 hours there? We played at 100.
I don't know.
All right, blinds will be up when we return from break, but for now, players are stretching the legs, getting some refreshments, and we will do the same. See you in about 15 minutes.
Poker, a game of infinite complexity. How simple can we make it? Every hand I play is a teacher, each emotion a guide. Our experience and technological innovation will help you unlock your game's potential. Octopi Poker. Pursue mastery.
With strong hands, the fact that it wasn't raised before the flop, perhaps giving Negreanu a bit more confidence, and again, the counterfeit. This happened earlier with kings and queens on board when Daniel hit a pair of sixes. Now kings and nines on board, and Foxen's 8 high is best here. Everything going Foxen's way so far.
She might end up betting this here, just thinking that she needs to bluff at this one.
10 seconds. 550? 550.
All in?
All in. Fold. Nice hand.
Thanks.
Negreanu comes with a
don't know if
check
50 is
raise
on there.
all in.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is insane. Negreanu check raised all in after Foxen bet 550K.
Nice.
It really was.
Sick. A 3 something?
Deuce 3.
Yeah, I thought you
said
had a
fuck
3.
it. I was like, I don't know. If she has ace high
Go
to
for
call,
it.
but
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
bluffing,
yeah.
then you can't call.
Nice hand. I can't call with that.
And yes, indeed, he is still in the tournament.
Yeah, maybe we'll get him up here next.
That'd be great. Didn't we have him at a limit hold'em final table last year?
We did.
Was it a 10K limit hold'em with Josh Aryeh? I'm trying to remember. I feel like they all start to blend together a little bit.
Heads up.
Queen, 10, deuce, 2 spades here. Besh ahead, potential trouble brewing for him as Seidel flops both a pair and a flush draw. Seidel betting 50K. Besh ahead makes the call, and a spade hits on the turn. Eric Seidel makes his flush, and unfortunately for Besh ahead, he also hits a flush. Besh ahead also gets the action check to him. Donnie, Seidel is setting this up perfectly.
Yeah, this is likely going to be a big payday for Seidel.
Besh ahead, as you can see on the screen, not drawing dead. The 8 of spades would give him a straight flush. Seidel giving it some thought. Donnie, what sort of sizing are we looking at here? Lots of options here for Seidel, of course.
Here we go.
Raise 450.
450 is the raise. Now, if you're Besh ahead here, oh, and he moves all in right away. Seidel with the call, and Besh ahead drawing to one card, and if he hits it, we're about to go viral on the internet because that would mean he hits a straight flush.
8 of spades.
One out. It is a live out. 8 of spades still left in the deck. Seidel with a bit of a smile here, knowing he's one card away from a massive double up.
He doesn't want to talk about it right now.
Besh ahead doing the prepay. Eric Seidel looking for a big double up river. Is the 8 of spades? It's a straight flush, and Eric Seidel is eliminated. Oh my! One outer on the river. The Poker Hall of Famer.
Are you serious?
What is going on?
That's insane.
That is disgusting.
Wow.
It's a brutal game sometimes.
Poker is a brutal game. We've all been on both ends of it.
Santos 3 bets to 21,000.
Airball looks intrigued, AJ. There it is.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
100 dimes.
This is a little bit awkward for Santos.
Mm-hmm.
He's in.
I love it. Already we're over 200 grand in the middle. That took no time at all.
Disaster for Santos.
Oh, man. Airball bet 75,000.
See if he can hit that queen or ace.
Okay.
358 in the middle.
Wow. King still best.
On.
Nicky loves to shove.
He sure does, AJ. And for Santos, as played, I don't really think there's any getting away.
666.
The devil is upon us, and it's still 300 dimes. You know, he knows kings or aces are real, but
there you go.
Here we go. Once or twice, gentlemen.
Almost $1 million in the middle now. That took about 4 minutes. Wow.
Need a little help, Santos.
And they're going to run this twice.
Nice to win the first with $1 million sitting out there, AJ. It's so nice to win that first one. Of course, he's a huge favorite, but go on, airball.
Thank you.
Ooh, Santos just lost 400 and change. Look at that. Oh, my word.
I was wrong.
Maybe he can be pushed around.
Ducks for Gabry.
Maybe he can be pushed around.
Raises to 5,000.
That changes everything.
No, you can push me on pre-flop, post-flop.
Ladies for Adams.
He calls.
Heads up.
Going just for the call.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, and somehow puts that set on Gaffrey. This guy's bad run continues this Gaffrey.
Unreal, man. He bets 4 dimes here.
Rule that out of my range.
Imagine big blind defense. You're just drawing a 1 out right off the bat.
Oh,
He
man.
purposely exposed it to make us think we could attack him.
16,000 from Adams.
Like, my net worth's up 20% in a day. Come get it.
Call.
45 in the middle. We'll see how ugly this gets for Gavri. That is the kind of card where he could start just calling bets, barring a board pair. We have to worry about 5-6 now, ace-5.
Right.
Of course, no going anywhere.
45,000 for Adams. And Gavri calls. No.
Oh,
Okay.
it is the board pair. Brutal.
Man. $125. A lot of cranberries there.
See if Gavri goes for call or raise. Raise really targets the straight, maybe even a 4. Brandon was sort of keeping the pressure on the turn with 4-6. He does
boy,
shove.
okay.
Brandon will see the good news. This is crazy.
He's on. Call.
Look at this. Pot's just under $1 million.
What the?
Gavri might have to take a walk again.
Wow.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
Where's that black bag of yours, Justin? There it is.
All right, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Back in a few, yeah. Clear his head.
Nice hand.
You can never see it
Never.
coming.
That's why when it's- there's no way he could have the better full house.
Yeah. Wow. He's.
Yes.
Dude.
There we go.
Is this a 7-bet?
Oh, this is sick.
Stack JRB.
I
This is a 9-bet?
fold. I fold.
So 3-bet,
24.
4-bet. This is a 5-bet.
All right. What did I put out?
A real man would make it 27-6 right here.
That's what I was just thinking. That's what I was thinking. Mike, I have a feeling these aren't. Mike, I have a feeling these aren't real 5-bet hands.
Yeah, this is.
King
this is
10-9 with 2 spades.
Well, hold on.
No, we're playing with stable coins.
We've got
They're from
action
the BTCL,
guaranteed.
like, they're pegged. They're pegged to the current Latinum. I can't even find. I was trying to look up. I can't even find BTCL on the.
2 flush draws out there.
It doesn't even exist.
Isn't it on Allen first?
We checked.
I'm all in.
JRB jams.
$1 million.
Oh my
Alan
gosh.
Keating says we're playing for it all.
$1 million? You've never said that before?
$1
$1 million.
Wow.
What did I start here?
But then they have to come out of pocket to cover the bet.
Pinky in the brain. Which one am I?
Keating the flush draw and
gonna
the
be a hit
gutter.
You got Phil storing off and Keating reloading
JRB
at
top
the end.
pair.
Or adding on
Same gutter. Open ender
Start the
for
show.
Hanks.
Rebuy.
Hanks
Backdoor
might just
straight
gamble
flush
with
draw. He might.
a huge
All in
draw.
another million?
Same account.
Same account.
Does let it go.
Whichever account that was, that's the one we're working with.
Oh, dang, you have the queen.
King Jack, huh?
JRB versus Keating. Pot close to $300,000.
Whatever you prefer, GRB. Let's go 3 times Monster Pot. What? You asked quite. you asked a different question.
But your response was anything I want, so I'll go 3 times.
Yes, you offered 1 and 2 as your.
Okay. All right. We go twice. We go twice.
Twice.
We go
2
twice.
times.
Run it twice.
Don't do it on the turn for him. That's ridiculous. Oh, what a lovely card.
Oh, the turn is a jack.
This is what you say.
Granting the free roll to Keating.
Good thing you had to go 3 times because there'd be some sick math for the dealer. Like 5,
Great.
6. You 7/8 him.
You chop on the first run out.
1/25 of his stack.
How about run out number 2?
Now I really want to go 3 times. Holy.
Oh, that was fun.
You're basically going
Another
max
jack.
now. Same as
Welcome back inside the PokerGO Studio in Las Vegas. We are three-handed in the PGT Last Chance event number 2. 10K buy-in, almost 300,000 up top for the winner. Joe Serock, Shannon Shorr, and David Chen battling for the top prize. All three guaranteed 130K right now. My name is Remko, Rinkema, Donnie Peters. Alongside me in the booth, let's have some fun with this one. The blinds have gone up to 125K, 250K. Lots of money on the line. But also some poker left to be played, as these players will likely jump into event number 3, which you can follow on PGT.com. Live reporting is available right now, and that final table will stream live on Monday at 1 p.m. local time here in Las Vegas. Shannon Shorr raising the button here to 500K with King 7 off. And
1.5 million.
There comes David Chen. Makes it 1.5 million. Chen's been the tightest player at this final table. He is down chips on the day. Started the final table with 3 million, now on 2.4.
10 seconds.
Action now back on Shannon Shorr. Since we have not seen any aggression from Chen, Shorr might just be quickly letting this one go, and he does just that. Donnie, what are we in for here? Three-handed battle with these boys.
I mean, the chips are going to be flying now. I can only imagine. We're up to 250K big blind, and these stacks aren't all that deep. Serock's got the chip lead with about 25 or so big blinds, so expect fireworks at this point. Shorr has been able to work himself into quite a good position here. Once again, just building up a nice stack. You know, one pot goes his way, and he's probably moving up into the chip lead ahead of Serock. Couple of kings for Serock.
10 seconds.
650.
Ace is 650.
Shorr's got a suited ace in the big blind facing that raise.
10 seconds.
Cool.
And Shannon Shorr now going to the flop to see if he can find a way to crack those kings. 9, 9, 10 on the board here.
$450.
450.
Serock continues for 450. Donnie, how much of a factor is this texture with the backdoor straight and flush draws for Shannon?
Yeah, I think that combined with the ace high, you know, and a heads up pot here in position could be enough to continue, and he does. Still was a smallish bet. Oh, look at this turn card. King of hearts. So one of those back doors starting to make its way in the form of the flush draw for sure. But it won't even matter if it comes in, because now Serock is full.
So Shannon Shorr in a world of trouble here if he finds a way to the river. And Serock gives him the option. Donnie, no incentive here for Shorr to pull off a semi-bluff, because you could just, you know, get that flush equity, even though we know that's no longer good.
Yeah, you can just check it back here. Might be some likelihood he has the best hand with ace high. Also can just take that equity and try and run it home. Thankfully for him, he whiffs.
Yeah, the river saves Shannon Shorr here by him not making a flush. Joe Serock, stone cold right here with the full house. There goes Serock betting a random, unannounced amount of chips by putting a big stack forward.
2 million.
The bet is 2 million. Shannon Shorr giving it some thought, but it's going to be hard to find a call here.
10 seconds. Time extension.
Shorr with only 4 time chips remaining. Seemingly a non-believer here. And does decide to let it go. Joe Serock up to 7.4 million. Shorr down to 4.1. Joe Serock in control at this final table. A7 off for Shorr. And he moves all in. And Chen picks up King Queen right after unveiling the 76ers jersey. Perhaps that bringing him some more, I guess, life in a way.
I'd imagine he's going to have to call this off. There it is.
He does indeed make the call. Chen will be at risk with King Queen. Shannon Shorr ahead, but just with A7. $6.5 million in the middle. Absolutely enormous pot here. Shorr, if he loses, would be left with just shy of 1 million chips, which would only be about 4 big blinds. The blinds are massive here as we see King 6-7 with 2 clubs. Shannon Shorr now, the underdog, looking for an ace or a 7 to send Chen to the rail. Turn card is the ace of spades, and Shorr flips things around in his favor. And now Chen looking for a king and a king only, or his day will be done here at the final table. River card is the 9 of hearts. And after briefly, perhaps dreaming of the crown when that king came out, David Chen, sporting the Ben Simmons jersey, heading for the exit, collecting $130,000 for his efforts. Shannon Shorr versus Joe Serock with nearly identical stacks going head-to-head. 184 guaranteed for the final two. 297 up top for the winner. We're down to heads-up play, and for the second day in a row, it is 2 big names of the game squaring off for a win here in 2015. 2025.
Joe, I should have button that.
Okay. 2015, what am I saying? Time travel. Well, these guys probably were also heads up in 2015.
Yeah, of course, for sure.
First no limit.
The Simmons jersey, Donnie, might have done him in.
Yeah, I mean, once he brought it out,
couple of OGs.
That's a meme jersey at this point.
Didn't go his way.
All right, we're heads up. Stay tuned. We're not going anywhere. Just letting you know that PlayPokerGo.com is now available on web, iOS, and Android. Fun and free online poker. Deal yourself in at PlayPokerGo.com right now and start playing while you watch the action. Perhaps you'll be able to, you know, use some of those tricks you've learned by watching the broadcast. Put them into play on PlayPokerGo.com. There it is, trophy on the table. Cards about to get in the air.
And then there's those things.
Oh, right. Can I move here so I'm not looking through this cup? Like, move to this box, I guess?
Move the one box. Yeah, they're good.
Oh, we're moving boxes.
No? The 2. Okay.
2 works.
Okay, so 2 boxes.
What a diva.
Yeah, unbelievable.
You guys need to discuss anything? You guys good?
Up to him.
Right back.
We're both so rich. Who cares? Big time bacon advantage.
How much are we playing for?
We are playing for
113.
There it is. 113.
I'd do something if you give me a little nibble. But we should play for something, I feel like.
No deal.
All right, let's do it.
All right. The shortest deal negotiations we've ever seen, Donnie. When was it? Was it the BetMGM Poker Championship? They talked about a deal for, what was it, close to an hour?
Yeah, I mean, that was, I don't know, what was that?
Oh, shit. 2 bucks.
I was playing 5K heads up sit and goes when I was 17, maybe 16.
Holy shit.
You guys are good. Production's ready to go. Yeah. Good. Okay.
How old are you now?
36.
I'll be 40 in June.
Hmm?
I'll be 40 in June.
Damn, old timer.
It's been a charmed journey.
Charmed indeed for Shannon Shorr, who picks up pocket kings on the first hand of heads-up play. I mean,
all right, here we go.
These guys have been around for so long, they're becoming old school, Donnie.
For sure.
Nine deuce suited for Serock.
Yeah, probably defendable here.
2.2.
It's a 2.2 million.
Or that.
Or that. 3-bet here from Joe Serock, seemingly out of nowhere. Perhaps just wanting to set the tone for this heads-up match. Not necessarily playing the cards, but playing the man.
10 seconds.
Shannon Shorr hoping that Serock has a
all in
showdown type hand, and he moves all in. And
make it bigger like I was probably supposed to.
Serock lets it go. And Donnie, look at this.
Instantly
One
punished for
3-bet
not going
fold. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-1 chip lead.
Yeah, just took a nice chunk out of Serock's stack there, and we're off, man. We are off. $113,000 difference between first and second place. I just pulled up Play Poker Go because you brought it up. I've played 3 hands. I already stacked someone.
Hell yeah, let's go.
PlayPokerGo.com. Let's go. Get in there. Win your flips.
Winning your flips, underrated part of poker here, as Serock finds a hand that I've seen plenty of coin flips with. Pocket 5s here for the short stack. Serock sitting on 19 bigs.
600.
Bigs at 600K. And ace 6 for Shorr, which would still make this a coin flip. The 2 overcards versus the pocket pair.
I wonder if there's a world where he just puts this in. I mean,
10 seconds.
Serock's got about 20 bigs.
All in.
All in.
Oh, and he moves all in. Shannon Shorr pulls the trigger. Joe Serock makes the call, and indeed we have a coin flip for it all.
Classic.
Classic indeed. As Joe Serock seemingly ready to boogie here with the pocket pair. All right, chat. Who do we got? Let us know who you think is going to take this one down. Shannon Shorr can close this out if the ace-6 is able to improve. Joe Serock, a slight favorite with the small pocket pair. Here comes the flop. And it comes ace, ace, 8. Shannon Shorr only has to avoid the 5 of hearts and the 5 of diamonds, or else the trophy and the cash will be his. Serock 2 outs twice, 4 spades on the turn, not going to do it. Is Shannon Shorr going to be our second champion of the PGT Last Chance series? It all comes down to this. River card is the 3 of hearts. Serock eliminated in second place, takes home $184,000, and it is Shannon Shorr who is the victor, takes home $297,500 and a bunch of points in the race for the PGT Championship. Wonderful showing by both players, highly entertaining final table, and a very deserving champion at the end of the road here. Tomorrow will be an off day for the stream. And then on Monday, event number 3 will take place. Same time, same place, also on YouTube and PokerGO. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel as we say some parting words here. Looking one more time into the room, and David Chen, there he is, walking into the room to play event number 3. It's a who's who of top players in the upcoming PGT Last Chance events. Here it is, event number 3 on Monday, January 6th, streaming live at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. local time. And then event 4, 5, and 6, all right after that one as well. My name is Rinkema, Donnie Peters alongside me in the booth. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel for daily content. Also, check out PokerGO.com. We have tons and tons of fun action in our massive library of content. For now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Monday.